Good evening everybody. I hope you're well and had a wonderful Christmas. Lovely to have you all here. Let's swap on over to the wintry scene of Ironforge. Let's just pop that on there. How are you all? I hope you had a great Christmas. Let's have a look at Darkwing, Kaizoku, and Natty, and Monkey D, and Drizzling Rose, Jazu, and thank you Jazu for your 4 months sub. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Aspie Savage, good evening. Wonder Sheep, and Merry Christmas to you too. Last blog of the year indeed, Darkwing. This is the last one. Joy Jim, good evening. Ella Hoof, and Parter Privet to you, and Fishy Boy, Delphana, and Macho, good evening one and all. How are you? How was your Christmas? Did you have fun? Did you spend time with loved ones? Did you play a little bit of WoW? I actually haven't played any WoW since I last logged off. When was it? Back on the last stream, because I've been spending time with my family and enjoying their company. So this is, for me, I'm going to be logging back in and opening up my mailboxes and all the other bits and pieces and checking in on everything, as well as going through the Wowhead blog. So we got the last one of the year, as Darkwing said. Since I last logged off, well, exactly. That's the that's how it works in real life, isn't it? Wonder Sheep. Maquette, good evening to you. How are those millions rolling? For me, it's just a steady gold making at the moment. I've not made millions, but I've set myself up to make steady gold throughout the expansion, which is what I'm aiming for, really. Are you doing 60 yesterday? What's second Christmas Day in? Since we don't celebrate Christmas Eve. Fair enough, Darkwing. Excellent. Congratulations on your level 60. That is brilliant. That's wonderful. I need to go and check my mailbox, and everything will have expired since last time, so we'll have a look at that in a moment. We've also got lots of things. We've got some giveaways to continue with. From the last stream, we didn't have anything. We didn't quite do everything in my giveaway list, so I've got some more giveaways for EU later on today, so we'll do that later. Kozakov, good evening to you. API has been blocked from public use for a while. I think that is mainly down to server load, isn't it, Slickyo? So I can understand the reasonings why they would do it, certainly. Merry Christmas, Steak and Games. How are you doing? Got a few presents here and things I can see sparkling away. Haven't done anything on the Winter Veil at the moment. Probably worth a look at a bit later. Let me just check on the Wowhead blog, just in case that's popped up whilst I've been talking. Nothing yet, so we'll have a look at that. Currently full of leftovers. I made myself a shoulder of lamb. I've been working my way through it. I had the last of it today, so that was very yummy. Let's just go through the queue here. Not sure I can actually make it through here. No, my bridge still can't make it through. There we go. We'll go over here to the mailbox, and I'll just start getting all my stuff that's expired. Not expecting a huge amount of gold here because I haven't been listing things on, but I'll just start things off and get the ball rolling on this front whilst people come in and stuff like that. Sammy, good evening to you. I had a wonderful Christmas, thank you very much. How about yourself? Hope you had lots of fantastic times with your family. We are currently in what is known as Tier 4 lockdown here in the UK, so not really much going out at the moment as a result. Right, let's see if I can just park myself here and start posting things on, at least. Let's clear all of that and start a runner's post scan on all of this. Get some of this back on at least. Someone with a name with food in it, stop by to get you hungry. Well, I'm just a few more here. Cromcake, good day to you. Wonder Sheep, 71 gold. That's my sort of daily mailbox. Yeah, definitely. I think I definitely don't think I'll have a huge amount other than that. And happy Christmas and Merry Boxing Day to you as well, Campy Sam. Lovely to have you here. Contessa, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. And Jack, good evening to you. How was your Christmas? Hope it was good. Lovely to have you here. Can't go out at all more than a week in quarantine since your wife tested positive. Need to get tested yourself next Tuesday. Hope we can end quarantine then. Hopefully, because I hope all is well in your isolation. Holiday market in freefall. Is it at the moment, Cromcake? I haven't seen a great deal of stuff on at the moment, so it'll be very interesting to see what comes through. I've got a few bits of junk here as well. I could probably do with clearing that out. That'll give me a bit more space. I've got loads of stuff in here that needs to be sorted out. I hope both well and back soon. Yes, I had a brilliant Christmas Eve. My Secret Lab chair arrived early and he hit 1 million gold for the first time. Aspie Savage, that is fantastic. 2 fantastic things all in one go. That is brilliant. How's the chair? Did you get one of the World of Warcraft ones? Actually, I just do a post scan on this line whilst it's going through. And 1 million gold, that is amazing, because that's a fantastic milestone to have. Congratulations on that one as well. I've been painting all day, just need spikes in the root saw itself is done. Yeah, I saw your work in progress, Rose. It's looking very nice, that root saw. Definitely. Same couple of months back. Take it seriously, but stay calm. I think that's very sound advice. Definitely, LMHO. Herbs and orbs are starting to tank on yours, enjoying the spending spree. Well, yes, there's always that opposite side to things, isn't it? I wonder how the enchant market is doing here on Shadow Song. I wonder what the Eternal Crystal price is. That's going to be interesting to find out a bit later. I'll just go through and get all the expires dealt with first. Got a nice red horde chair. Oh, fantastic, as we said. That sounds brilliant. I do like the look of the red one. I'm not sure either. I guess the blue Alliance one would probably fit better in this room than the red one, because we've got mainly orange and blue as a theme here. I'm sick for a few days and I'm just feeling really tired. I've got no complaints at all. Okay, that sounds positive at least.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
450k mailbox this morning. Even better. Very nice. Very nice. It's up, is it, Jack? Okay, fantastic. Let's go have a look. And whilst this is going through, let's just pop that on, and then I'll carry on posting my auctions and things, and then I'll just adjust the command for this and get that all sorted. And then we'll talk through, well, I guess it's kind of a summary of the year, really. I went through and looked at all the past, because I've been writing the blog for over a year now, so I went through and looked at all the things I'd written over the past year and did a summary on that. Just quite interesting indeed, as to what we did in a year, rather. Right, let me just organise the command first, get that sorted out. Where is Hold the Fort? What have we got?
Gindy just subscribed.
Gindy, thank you so much.
Hope we had a good Christmas.
Had a lovely Christmas. Thank you, Gindy. That is very, very kind of you. And Seb, 1472, thank you so much for the follow as well. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I'm just going through and adjusting the Wowhead blog command. So that all works. There we go. Save that. Oh, another one's come in. Gwilyn, come in 30 months. 30 months, Gwilyn. That is absolutely amazing. I hope you and your family had a lovely Christmas. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Good evening to you. What else do we have? Since you got the Brusaur and spent 2 years farming gold, I think you got tired of it all. That's fair enough, Lamacho, definitely. Absolutely fair enough. Weird phase in which you haven't played for weeks. Yeah, absolutely. Just take a break, enjoy something else. Certainly. But that is amazing. Thank you both for those subs and the follows. That's brilliant. Thank you. Let's just check the command works. Wowhead. There we go. Not too shabby. That is amazing, Gwen. Really amazing. Thank you so much for your long-term support. That is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, there we go. That's all come through. So what we'll do is we'll go through, we'll talk about the blog, and then we will do some giveaways afterwards. I'll carry on opening my mailboxes as well. And so we'll do the blog first, then I'll... Actually, no, what I'll do, change the plan slightly. I'll carry on with the mailboxes, just get these posted on, because we might as well get some sales coming through. It's got 260, so it shouldn't take me too long to post all of this lot on. We'll do that first, get some sales turning through, and then we'll go on from there. Oh my word,
Dayoka
Dayoka.
just subscribed. Happy gold making 3.
Happy gold making to you too, and thank you for kicking off that hype train. That is amazing. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. Goalkeeper emoji. My scroller is ignoring it at the moment. When to post your auctions, you have to post it by clicking instead of using the scroll wheel. Ouch, that doesn't sound good.
Elilath cheered. X200. Did someone say hype train?
They did indeed. Thank you so much. Lovely to have you. Hope you're doing well. That is absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. In terms of your scroll wheel, going back to that one, have you tried just redoing it? That might work as well. Oh, here comes another one. Aspie Savage, thank you. Subscribe for 6 months in advance at tier 2. That is stunning. Thank you, Aspie Savage. That is amazing. Thank you. That is wonderful. Thank you so much. That is really kicked off the hype train now. Thank you. That is brilliant. I love this music going on in Ironforge. Very Christmassy. I'll post these auctions on and then we'll go through. Can now pay for WoW with gold thanks to you and gold making community. Well, that is fantastic. Thank you so much, Aspie Savage. I'm glad you've got your gold, as it were, being able to make. That was mine as well for game time, certainly. And Zafarian, thank you so much. 5 months is wonderful. Thank you so much for your support. That is brilliant. Delete the macro and do it again, but it doesn't work. Yeah, sometimes it takes a couple of times to go through, maybe with a reload in between. Hopefully, the Shadowlands Gathering's just sold, that's good. Okay, let's just get rid of all of this. Carry on posting this lot on whilst we go through. Does it work for other things like normal scrolling? Good point, actually. Is it actually working as a scroll wheel? Would be my first question. That could be the answer there. I would assume it does. Thank you, Jack, for doing the shout out for Elaith. Let's just go through here, run through all of that. Sort of make sure your mouse stays. Yeah, the other thing is if you're doing the scroll wheel is make sure you're not in the window itself. It's you're off to the side. But that's kind of, I assume you've already done that already. There's a few options there, certainly. Checking the WoW key binding too, sometimes you have issues with character-specific bindings. Oh, interesting. Like, just on certain characters might not get it. Yep, that's an option as well. Oh, Natty, thank you so much for that cheer. That's very kind of you.
Natty 2404 cheered. X100.
Thank you for your support, Natty. That's edging the hype train ever so much closer. Thank you. To the next level. What are we on? Level 2 at the moment. That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. A great way to start the stream after Christmas. It's working in all other places. Okay, so it's not a physical thing. So yes, WoW key bindings could be the option there, perhaps. Sometimes when I'm going through different profiles and settings, it doesn't quite work. That's another option.
Elilath cheered. X100. Let's get over tier 2.
Thank you, Elite. That's so kind of you. You just nudged it over. Thank you into level 2 complete. Thank you so much. That is a wonderful start to the post-Christmas fun that we're having at the moment. Let's carry on with all these going on. Still at my 71 gold. Maybe there'll be a little bit of gold at the end of the mailbox. It's been a few days since I posted on, so I'm not expecting a huge amount at the moment. Can be, Sam. Thank you. Thank you so much. Gifting out a sub there to Miss Juicy. Congratulations. Thank you so much. We just sold Lightstep hoof plates for 1,000 gold. That's really good as well. It's all kicking off tonight. And Nick Stappo, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing this fine evening? Hope you're all set, making lots of gold. And thank you, Alec, for the host as well. That's so kind of you. Very good, thanks myself. I'm doing brilliantly. We're just opening up our mailbox at the moment. We're going to talk about the Wowhead blog in a moment once I've posted everything on. That way we can at least have some... We've already had some sales coming through in a short time that I've already posted these things on, so it'll be a good idea to just get sure they're all done, and then we should be in a good position. Right, so we've got... What have we got on? 2 sold for 1,000 at the moment. Let's check that. Oh, we've got a little bit of gold coming in now, 5,000. So last few bits and pieces coming through. I wonder what's actually sold out of this lot. Abuse, you want to test something? Absolutely, Darkwing. Try away. See if it works. And Neki Redbeard, thank you so much. And Darkwing.
Darkwingy and cheered. X100. So at Alilath.
Thank you so much, Darkwing, for the cheer. That's very kind of you. I recently came to a large amount of gold. What would you suggest the best way to invest around 3 million gold to make more gold out of it? I would try BOE and material flipping. If you know those markets particularly well, those would be options. But I would really suggest you know the markets first before getting into those ones, certainly. And Magenta, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. No need, but very kind here for Sam. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. It's worth testing things out, though, definitely. Yeah, I wasn't sure what it was supposed to do, though. I'm just going to put the time of making... Is there any reason to put the time of making millions of gold other than the kickoff? Put the time of making millions of gold other than the kick of it. That is basically it, really. Just the enjoyment, really. Yeah, like the Brutal, there isn't anything really. It's just for... I mean, for me, if you've got goals, for me it's to make sure I've got my game time covered. That's the main thing. If I can do that, then I'm happy. Anything beyond that is merely just sort of extra targets. Anything else than that. Magenta, thank you so much. From Russia with love, thank you so much for your kind words. It's very kind of you to say so. Lovely to have you here. So what have we got? Yeah, game time, mounts and pets. Those are other options, certainly. Right, let's just post that on. 5,000 bags, hood, robe, pants, and shaded hearthing. And then we've got some auctions coming through already. Shadowlands Gathering and Lightstep Hoof Plates. So we'll just carry on through, just run all of this, and then we'll get to the Wowhead blog and we'll talk about that. Earn the gold to pay for the game. To put in the time to earn the gold to pay for the game. To put in the time, yeah. It becomes a never-ending cycle, definitely. That's the way you start getting into gold making 10 years ago. Exactly. I mean, I think for me was the game time. That's what kicked off it for me. And then everything else other than that is a bonus. And getting all items in here is the Stormfur Rose as well. That's a good target to have. And then if people are into Hearthstone as well, I can see them doing the same with that. That is amazing. Thank you all for that early start hype train. Thank you so much. I've got an emote there as well. Share your emotes. Thank you so much for your support. That is lovely. And then being in competition with yourself to make more and beat yourself day over day. That's fairly good, actually. I like that. You try and beat your own.
And just subscribed.
Simulation, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. How are you? Lovely to have you here. There we go. That is absolutely fantastic. Right, okay, I've posted on my auctions 40... It says 41 million. What's gone on for a really huge amount? That doesn't quite seem right. Something's not quite right. Buyout. There we go. Windwall bandages for 379,000. I need to adjust that. That's a little bit high. Windwall bandage. Let's take those off. Cancel those. And let's have a look at that group. Then we'll get to the Wowhead vlog. There we go. Flatlined since the last week. We should look at that over the whole course of the... well, let's have a look at the year, as we're going to be looking at the year. That means we... oh, look at that. We actually finished with more gold than we started the year with. That's pretty good. Happy with that. There we are. What are my 2020 gold plans? Well, I think I would like... I'd like to hit gold cap at some point in that, certainly. LFD, good evening to you. Smooth George, good evening to you as well. Cassette tape. How has early Shadowlands gold been compared to BFA start? I think I've made less gold. I've thrown more money at it for myself. Dutchman, thank you so much. 6 months. That is amazing. Thank you so much for your support. That is wonderful. So yeah, compared to BFA, I've made less, but I think I was just consistently going through my sort of steady gold makers and didn't really invest in too many professions back in BFA. Now I have every profession. It's cost me more to go through that, I would say. LFD, thank you so much. Gifting out a sub as well, same as Dutchman as well. That's brilliant. Thank you both. Thank you, LFD, for gifting that sub. That was wonderful. I come off the back of the hyperinflation in Legion. That is true, Gwelin, actually. So lots of people were spending a decent amount of gold back then. I mean, looking back on it, this was my start of BFA before I bought the Brutosaur. So it was a good, steady increase. I didn't really invest anything that I didn't have. So I was very careful about my spending at the start of BFA. Whereas my start of Shadowlands has been more kind of like, right, okay, I'm just going to throw all the gold at everything and buy all my professions up. And only now am I starting to make a little bit of gold back. Obviously here you can see I've not opened my mailbox or anything, so we'll see what happens over the next few days after that. Started off all confused and ends up a millionaire. Good way to have that, rather than start as a millionaire and end up confused. That's the best way around to have it, certainly. Jeannie, good evening to you. I hope you had a great Christmas. Right, okay, let's get those. I'm just working on... there we go, Windwall bandages. They need to go on at a reasonable price. They're on for way too much at the moment, so let me just adjust that. Tailoring, bandages, Windwall bandage. So what's the actual operation here? Average DB region craft minimum, override parent. Let's have a look. So the maximum is 600% or 300%, the average between DB market and DB region market average. That should be okay. It must be our DB market and DB region market average has been incredibly inflated looking at that. Let me have another look at that in terms of the item. Oh, did I get rid of my Windwall bandage? Where's it gone? Tailoring... I clicked it, but then it's disappeared now. I didn't remove it, I don't think. That's Shadowlands bandages, wrong bandages. Let me have a look at these ones. There we go. So now, yeah, so the DB market is too skewed here for that one. So I'm actually going to change that. Average between region and DB market craft minimum. So I might go slightly different on this one, just to adjust that slightly and just use region for now. So I'll take that one out and go region craft. Something like that might work better. Windwall bandage. So now my min-max normal is up to 572, which is much more reasonable, I would say, for a bandage. Let's post that one on there. Can't spell. Wave. There we go. And then we'll run a post scan of that. Then we'll get to the Wowhead vlog. There we go. Okay. Just get through all of those. Yeah, 572 above max price. It is a bit better. There we go. Okay. So there's 200k instead. Gets your Xmas daily. It's only scored 2 mounts so far this year, but I've picked up picked up quite a few medallions, which are about 5k, so that's better than nothing. Yeah, definitely. The medallions are good. I haven't done anything in terms of my Winter Veil stuff at the moment. Great Father Winter's here. What did I grab? Treats of Great Father Winter. Okay, let's have a look whilst I'm here. Let's go and do the Wowhead vlog and have a look. And have a look here. Right, okay. So, let's look back on the year of gold making as it was. It's been quite the year, really. What with everything that's been going on. Working on the Merry Maker achievement now. Oh, fantastic! That's you. Brilliant. There we go. Let's go have a look. So, a year of gold making. How has the year been for everyone in terms of gold making? It's been very, very interesting from my point of view. Trying to connect to the TSM servers at 7:30. Never a smart choice you're finding. I was okay just before 7. It popped on fine. Actually, was it before 7? No, it wasn't actually, Gwen. I've had the computer on all day, so probably not actually. Yeah, prime time is definitely slow. And Mex Twitch, lovely to have you here. Made it in time. Greetings from Austria. Well, welcome. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're doing well. 6 a.m. here. A quiet time on your servers. Yeah, definitely, Jazzy, I would say. That is a good time to be posting and buying things up, certainly. So what happened this year? 2020. Obviously, we had the global crisis of the pandemic in real life and caused a lot more people to be at home, which obviously meant I think a lot more people were getting into gold making, especially because the Brutosaur was earmarked for extinction, or rather going to the black market auction house. So I think the year as a whole has seen a lot of people new to gold making coming in. I mean, way back in January last year was when the new auction house came into effect. I hadn't realised it's been a year nearly since we've had the new auction house, with the whole change in what we used to think of pretty stacking and what we used to think of sniping. You know, pretty much changed the moment the new auction house came here, and the whole last in first out system took a while for us to get used to. But in general, I find yeah, the long boy grind was definitely this year. I mean, for me it was last year, but yeah, for a lot of people, once they found out about it disappearing, then it was like, oh, I better get that. From pre-patch to now, you've made about 1.5 million. Very, very nice, Nick Sapper. Selling flasks, pre-patch, you're selling flasks and pots. Yeah, those are definitely worth it. What have we just sold? Elemental Force, 669 gold. So that was what kicked off January. And then obviously 8.3 came out, and we had the Race to World First in the beginning of February. Can't believe it's almost been a year. It took us almost a year to get to the next Race to World First, which was fantastic. Did anyone watch the Race to World First? It was quite interesting. I wasn't following it live, but I was following the news and things on Twitter. It was nice to see guilds all sort of working their way towards it, but I think Limit did a fantastic job. Yeah, you had it in the background, did you, Jack? Sold so many BOE rings and necklaces. Yeah, those are doing very well at the moment. You were there for the kill. Oh, fantastic. I bet that was brilliant, because I remember watching this 8.3 Race to World First, and I don't think I was quite there for the kill, but I remember watching a replay of it. Yeah, kept up with the scores. Profits was really good at doing tweets quite regularly on all the different rankings of where everyone was at. That was really good to follow. But yeah, it was nice. And obviously back then, a whole load of gold was borrowed in order to get there. I remember Billis talking about lending some gold this time round as well. I saw a tweet. Didn't they borrow? How much was it? Was it about 270 odd million or something that Limit borrowed? I can't remember. They did a. Well, I can't remember. What was it? The high cost of world first. That was February 2019. Loaning gold. That was... Yeah, I can't see... I need to find where the tweet was. If everyone can find it, yeah. Yeah. I didn't expect it to be that close with Echo and the new ones, yeah. Method was that, I think, yeah. Pieces had 500 million stored up. 380, I believe, was it? Yeah. Yeah, for Castle Nathria, there was quite a lot of gold borrowed, I remember. Seeing a tweet, yeah. I'm trying to think of who it was that tweeted it. Was it Limit? Where was it? There we go. Let's see if I can find a tweet that says it somewhere. There was a conversation, I think. It's probably way all over the place, I think. If I look up... No. It will be another... somewhere else, I think. Yeah, can't find it at the moment. I'm sure it's somewhere. There we go. There we go. Oh, you found it. Oh, brilliant. There it was, yeah. Did some math wrong. There we go. 57 million gold worth. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Rose. You did better finding for it than me. Yeah. That is brilliant. Yeah. Gaming consoles. There is a solution. A gaming console with a built-in chicken warmer. Oh, really, Tarquin? Proper dress shirt and sweater today. The dandy I've seen in me. I'm still getting the most out of my Christmas jumper. So it's a Totoro one. I wore it in the Christmas stream. It's this one here, my Christmas jumper, and I've also got a Christmas shirt on underneath it as well. That is probably the most smartly dressed you'll see me, certainly. And just make sure I don't go AFK for a minute, and let's carry on with the blog. I got sidetracked on the race to world first and gold and things like that. Okay, so then we had March was the token price in China went completely crazy for a while, and Kuhn reached his goal of getting 5 million gold purely by farming for 2 hours a day, which is a really nice write-up if you're interested in farming techniques. Obviously this was back in BFA with flying and all the BFA routes and things like that, but I think, as we've seen already in Shadowlands, there's you can make a decent amount of gold just farming, certainly. Then we started having a look at professions in 8.3, and Billis was talking about how you can still flip commodities, and it still worked even without doing the pretty stacking. And then April, we actually started seeing professions in Shadowlands Alpha. That was our first look at professions way back then. It was very interesting to see all the stuff that was in then and what it is now, definitely. Yes, it was. It was back in March he got the root saw. Wanting to get the 5 million gold. That was his target. It's amazing how quickly time goes. Yeah. But yeah, what was the Shadowlands in Alpha? What does it look like? Let's see if I can find it. So things we knew so far. How did it look back then? Enchanting. We had all the different potions and things. Embalmer's Oil, Shadowcore Oil. We didn't really know about the enchanting limitations then. The good thing was there was no expulsion. That's borne true. And all of those, that didn't work out. I wish we had carpentry. So it was very interesting. Speculation at the beginning of all of that. And then we started looking into sort of people who were getting their Brutosaurs back in May, and they also had a tentative release date for Shadowlands being Q4 of 2020, which came true. That was good. And then both Jack and Drizzling Rose did some very good articles on making gold with garrisons and profession pairing. That was all in May. And then June was a fantastic month for us because we got TSM 4.10 Alpha, and then we also hit the massive throttling of the auction house. If you remember that time, when it was just terrible trying to cancel and post things. Yeah, 2020 brought a few new gold making streamers and content creators. It did, Darkwing. There's always been kind of like a general movement through the community, and so it's lovely to see new people coming in. As much as it's sad to see older people sort of taking a back seat, but that's kind of the way of the game, really. People come, people go, and we all enjoy different aspects of it at different times, certainly. And then we got the speculation in July of the exact release of Shadowlands, and then that was when all the low pop realms started getting connected. And then TSM 4.10 and Beta got released, which is brilliant. And then August, we saw actual Shadowlands professions in Beta. Lots of us got access to Shadowlands Beta, and then we could start looking at professions. And then that was the start, a timely cough there, of the vendor flips with a relic of the past. We all know how that started back in August, talking about all the millions of gold that could be made by doing vendor shuffles with Relic of the Past, just from looking at the PTR and Shadowlands Beta, and people sort of like, myself included, thinking, okay, well, what's going to happen to this? What's going to be the price of the markets? And then the current markets being bought out and me spending a load of money, not a huge amount of money. I'm missing a URL there. I need to edit that. Let me just fix that up for a moment. Hold on. Let me just go through and fix that. There we go. Yeah, a lot of people, I think, went too far into it and put more than they could afford to lose in it. Let me just check my bits here, and I can re-edit that. So I'm missing a little code snippet there. I just have to make sure that that's correct. So there we go. There we go. Edit. If I edit this one, then I can fix it across into the live one. If I can find it though. It's, what month were we in? What did I? Where was the? September. August, September. There it is. Fix that one up. Fix our typos, and then if I refresh that, then that should work through. There we go. That should hopefully work. Yeah, there we go. Got rid of the URL on that one. Good evening, Will. Happy Christmas to you. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. We're just going through the Wowhead blog at the moment, just talking over the year that was 2020 and how it was from the gold making community point of view. It was September. We saw TSM 4.10 actually get released. And then we still speculated on the Relic of the Past markets. Lots of people, myself included, making lots of spreadsheets as to what would be the best potential. Tetamania, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Prices were so low. So got so many mats for pennies. Yeah, it was very interesting. Once everything crashed, which was, when was that? In October, in fact. It wasn't that long ago. Big changes, removing all the potential vendor flips, the introduction of the penumbra thread, and things like that. So it was a massive crash, definitely. What did I get from Santa? From Santa, I got. I've got it here. In fact, you can probably see it. I got this, which was rather nice. World of Warcraft calendar. Haven't opened it yet, which is pretty nice. And I got a book, another Raymond Feist book, which I'm reading, which is over there. And something else. I can't remember what it was. Some chocolates and things like that. It was very good. Good evening, Lizard. How are you? Lovely to have you here. Doing this Mario Maker quest makes me feel nostalgic. Wouldn't it be great if Blizzard made an expansion using the Eastern Kingdom's calendar again? That would be nice, actually. Kozakov, definitely. Good morning, Mushy. Hope you're doing well. Good evening to you. How's Pedro doing? All settled in, I hope. You got a broken pipe, the need for a plumber, a fire in a tumble dryer, and a bill for a new one. It was a great year. Ouch, Haley, that doesn't sound good. If it's any consolation, my dishwasher's broken as well, and I broke our boiler just before Christmas by twiddling the knobs too much. So it was my own fault, and so we had to get the plumber out just before Christmas. Every year for the last 8 years. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, they're great. It's lovely to see all the artwork on them. I really like that. I like the invisible Santa hat. So yeah, the whole Relic of the Past thing completely changed in October, and all the materials got dumped, and that went out the window. And so we started looking very closely towards November, which was when everything sort of kicked off with the release of Shadowlands at the end of November. And we looked at legendary crafting, and then also at the end of November we had the change to multiboxing and Blizzard's stance on input software use of multiboxing being against terms of service, which again then sort of rippled out throughout the community, and we'll see more effects of that in time to come, I'm sure. Take 3 days to bring engineer over. You just banged it a few times and it started working again. True story. If in doubt, give it a clout. As always the the saying goes. Samsung gave you the mount in the giveaway. Oh yes, we did. We've got some more giveaways as well later. I think it was you, Mushy, that was looking out for a Blossoming Ancient, wasn't it? We got one of those. We'll do a giveaway after we've gone through the blog. Not just the Blossoming Ancient. We've got some game time and a couple of other items. So stay tuned. We'll have those later on in the stream. Yeah. That's the one you don't have. Well, hopefully luck will be with you tonight. Yeah, we'll carry on with the vlog though. Let's go talk through this. So yeah, what a year! And then obviously Shadowlands came out, and then we've been talking about various nerfs to vendor flips like the crossbow and 2x4 farms getting nerfs, and things being generally just balanced out. But on the whole, it's amazing how everything's come through in the last year, with everyone working from home as well. Don't forget that this has been quite the year, really, in terms of like from a global perspective. So the fact that we went through this whole process with sort of like TSM 4.10 being released, Shadowlands being released, the auction house being completely updated, everyone trying for the Broodsaw and getting their 5 million gold for that. So many things went on. Give away a Broodsaw. Sadly, I can't give away a Broodsaw, much as I would love to. So it was quite the year. If you do have any, I'll ask here the question, your highlight of the year. I'll be very interested to see sort of what the responses are in the comments on here. There's a big thing for you as well, yeah, using CurseForge instead of Twitch. I mean, I fairly easily just transitioned over to WowUp. I haven't. I just want something that I can use to quickly update things and go from there. you really hope it comes back and I need to buy one. Well, keep your gold. You're gonna need probably a good 10 million in order to get one when it comes up on your black market auction house. Yeah, the Curse for Forge one works fine for you as well. Yeah, I've got it installed. I don't tend to use it a lot myself, but I'm happy with that. I think that should be fine too. Either one completely ticks the box for me. I know in terms of searching for ones, the Curse Forge one is better, definitely. So if you're looking for add-ons, that's probably a better way to go. We just sold a enchant weapon, Celestial Guidance, 643. What's that? Oh, another great. Well, that says a 331 profit, so I don't think it's that. Certainly. There we go. There we go. So let's go on through. Yeah, make sure that with either of them, it's ignored for TSM. Good point, Darkwing. About 7. Pretty sure Mount has only about 7% people playing WoW, so it's not that much. No, it's not really. I think it's an interesting one. That's from the data from Wowhead, isn't it? Cursor is giving add money to the add-on makers might be a small amount, but still, yeah, I'd agree with that, Darkwing. It's still anything that gives money back to the creators, I'm totally behind. Now, this was an interesting one. Thanks to Jack's tweet and message from earlier talking about this one. This was done by Koya Shmoya, who has done some brilliant work based off of Billis's work for Valuing Pigments, and has come up with some really nice, comprehensive and well thought out spreadsheets and TSM strings for using getting material prices for your mass prospect and mass mill. So if you're looking for data on those, this is the place to go. It's quite complicated, but it's really worth having a look at if you've got those professions. I'm tempted to use this myself. I'm going to try and look for something slightly simpler because I'm just using manual math at the moment just to get me through the hurdle. Yeah, but as Jack says, this is really good, really well worth. I watched this video this morning. It's really worth just going through and watch the whole video, because the thought process that goes into this and the reasoning behind why it works, based off of what Billis originally talked about with valuing the BFA inscription, this works really well, definitely. So I would highly recommend having a look at this if you've got any dual crafting or inscription. This will be a good basis for you, and the spreadsheet's brilliant. It does a whole load of you can customize it quite well, so if you don't want to use DB market or DB min buyout, you can use smart average buy and things like that. So it's really well thought out and very usable, so I couldn't recommend that one enough. And then speaking of resources and utilities, Gumdrops has been doing some great work in pulling together a resource list of all the latest tools, spreadsheets and utilities that have been created by everyone specifically for Shadowlands. So we've got things like Mantheus's cheat sheet in there, all the different spreadsheets and things that people have been creating. It's great to see all of these and seeing how different people work, so I would definitely recommend bookmarking that one because it will get updated as people add more and more things in. So in terms of resources for Shadowlands, that is one to have a look at. And then there's another one here. If you're new to TSM, El Goblino has started a new series on introductory guides to TSM and goes through the process of what is TSM and how you can do things there. So if you're after something, it's great to see someone else doing some more videos on from the beginner side of things. I know I've got my YouTube videos and things, but it's great to see other people doing more, so then you can do different ones depending on your style of learning and go that way. Some excellent skilling farms on his channel as well. Yeah, it's got some lots of content at the moment, so check out El Goblino. I've featured El Goblino quite a few times in the Wowhead blog recently, and it's really good content. And Game Cat, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. How was your Christmas? Hope it was good. we've just been going through the Wowhead blog. That pretty much sums it up for this last one for this year. Mainly a summary as to what's been going on over the last sort of year. Looking forward to see what happens in 2021. Bad news: people using Altoholic and Data Store is no longer going to be updated. What's Data Store? I've used Altoholic, but it's a shame. I don't know what that links to Data Store though. It was good, just you and your man, because we didn't want to have take the risk for your family, but good nevertheless. That's very good for me as well. Lovely to hear, Game Cat. Fantastic. And New Event, good evening to you. Lovely to have you. How was your Christmas? Hope it was good. It's the back end to Altoholic. Ah, right. Okay, thank you, One Sheep. Yeah, I did. What have I got? Macros, add-ons, Altoholic. I've got all, let's start off, Altoholic, Search Guild, all of this stuff, and then is Data Store part of that? Oh yeah, all this one, Data Store, all of this stuff. Oh, that's a shame. I wonder if someone's going to, there was a teeny bit of drama about it earlier. Oh, was there? Right, okay. I mean, I like Altoholic. I know, Drizzling Road, you use it quite a lot.
1524 just subscribed. Hello everyone and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well, Lizelle. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. Thank you. I hope you're doing well and had a great Christmas. Thank you for your support. I might want to consider disabling unused add-ons. More add-ons equals longer loading time. This is true. I mean, I've got WoW on an SSD, so I don't mind too much in terms of my loading times as they currently are. But that's good to know, certainly. Got a vacation from 24th to 10th of January. Wow, that's nice. A nice, good, solid chunk of time. Very good. Right, okay. Your loading time is pretty desperate, even on an SSD. Oh, interesting. Yeah. What items are on each of your characters and it takes less of your CPU. Yeah, it's quite nice. Altoholic wise, I mean, I only really use it. I mean, in the tooltip. Oh, didn't mean to go in there. The anti-mount zone. The tooltip for Altoholic helps me with sort of like where a few things. I mean, I know TSM tells me where a few things are as well, but it's nice to have them in different things. I mean, all the things is also good for this as well. No support. TSM only has 5 to 7 seconds. No add-ons at all. It takes 2 seconds to load. Oh, really? Okay. I must have just gotten used to having so many on. Then, in my case, I've not really found it to be too bad for me anyway. Certainly in its current form. But I'll bear that in mind. I do have quite a few add-ons now. Certainly. So that was the Wowhead blog. Hold on. Let me just make sure I've covered everything. Yes. I did everything. If you are looking through the Wowhead blog, through the embed, please do come on through to the live stream because we're going to be doing some giveaways in a moment. So it'll be lovely to have you through and we can do a fair amount of stuff here. This is mainly for EU. It's solely for EU, in fact, not just mainly. But we will start off.
Just subscribed. Happy sub-anniversary. The mug looks great.
Zimpao, thank you so much. That is incredibly kind of you. Glad the mug is good for you. The one I've got was a prototype version, and so it didn't quite print out as well. But I'm glad it's good for you. Only if you reload characters multiple times, I have lots of characters log in daily. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't tend to do that a great deal myself, going through the characters, so I'm not too concerned on that front. But yeah, having a light add-on load would be useful, definitely. Achievement or reputation like Alcoholic, a person who uses it to know there are things in your bank or bags. Which character? Yeah, that would work. Oh, there goes Santa. Yeah, so shall we do a giveaway as everyone's here? Let's have a look. Let's just go through here and close that down. There we go. So I've got a few things I can do giveaways for tonight. Let's start the process off with some game time for EU. So let me find me a keyword to use. There we go, we're all in here. So these are EU codes that I've got, thanks to the lovely people at World of Warcraft. So as part of the holiday season, let's start off with, there we go, someone else in it for once, till you get the next ones, Will. Okay, so the keyword is Game Time EU. And so it's going to be 30 days, I believe, game time. So if you are wanting to add to your subscription time, please put in the code, and Nightbot will pick a winner in a moment. We'll give everyone a chance to do everything. There we go. And whilst you're doing that, I'm going to go through and just check my auctions for the moment. Jack time, UE. Not quite Jack. Close, but not quite. How are we looking in terms of sales? Oh, we have got a few sales here. Gingerbread cookie, Shadowlace cord and cuffs, and Shadowlace foot wraps as well. Okay, a few things there. That's good. A little bit of profit, always good. Right, okay, well let that, actually what I'll do, in fact, looking at this, I need to relist some other auctions on. What I will do though is I'm going to pick up my mail. We'll start fresh from here. So let's go with this lot and just grab a copy of that and open up all of that. And then we'll go over to our next, which is Awakening. And we'll have a look at the next character, our Alchemist, see how things are going there. And then once I've posted Awakening's operations on, we'll do the roll for the game time. That's probably the best way to do it. Give everyone a chance to come across from the Wowhead blog. So I guess it's this loading time that we're thinking of for the add-ons. It's kind of, yeah, a few more seconds would probably help on that, but I wouldn't want to take TSM off on these ones because everyone uses TSM. Alright, there we go, we've got some, oh wow, we've got a lot of sales. Hold on, hold the fort. We've got Potion of Deathly Fixation, Flask of the Currents, Phantom Fire, Spectral Flask of Power there, 56,000, Witherscorn Great Axe for 3,000. That's 10,000. Where's the rest of this gold? That doesn't quite add up. Oh, that's 9,000. 56, then 66, 76, 80, and then another 10 there. 90, 104. Just on a few things. Okay, pretty good. Okay. Samurai, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. When crafting a flask, so let's have a look. Great Spectral Flask of Power. Last time I looked at that one, I can't remember my prices exactly. Don't have it here, so I must have sold it on that one. I'll have a look. Let me just take this, grab that, and I'll have a look at my alchemy. It'll tell me my current profit on Spectral Flask of Power. Greater Flasks, where is it? Shadowlands, Alchemy, Spectral Flask of Power. Well, that's saying a 30 gold profit, so that's not huge at all. Looking at that, based on those prices, I'm sure I had it for a bigger profit than that when I did do it. Looking at the price of my Nightshade and everything, we'll have to have a look and see if we can get a better profit margin on that. That's not a huge amount, really. Price gear crafted using Crafts Mark 2. Cost 2 to 3,000 to craft. People posting at 17,000. Reasonable price? Yeah, I would say so, Smooth George. If you can get it for that price, definitely. Accounting data from like Pandaria and New or deleted are the issue for your long loading time. Test it on install once. If I deleted the old one, 90 days was like 6 seconds. Oh really? Yeah. They crashed the last week. I'm hoping it was just due to Raiders being on a break. It could be something like that. Let me just check. If I was to test this out, my herb prices, I imagine, yeah, these are at 60 to 70% of what they were when I bought them. So the only thing that is more expensive at the moment is nightshade. So I'm going to have to re-buy some of these for the herb prices. Looking at those, marrowroot right down to 37. In fact, yeah. So I'd be very interested in buying up a few of these because my stock is quite low as it is anyway, and I have to restock on those. But first, let's do the giveaway before I forget. So, game time, EU. Let's roll this so that we can have a winner. There we go. Let's pop this over here, and right, okay, so for some EU game time. It gets just in at the end. Fantastic. Rigged drum roll. And there we go. It's totems. Perfect timing. You did say it was perfect timing when you arrived. There you go. Congratulations. You called it as well with the rigged. That is brilliant. I'll send you a message. Hold on. That's the wrong one. There we go. Copy that, and I'll send you a message with the code. There we go. And where has it gone? Hold on. Let me just find the code. There we go. Copy that. Paste that. There we go. Congratulations. Well done. That is brilliant. Amazing luck. I forgot to turn on the only Quillen can win button. Yeah, I forgot that one as well. Yeah, it's obviously broken. Right, okay, fantastic. We will have more giveaways to come. That is only, I've got another 3 to come, so don't worry, there'll be more chances to win some more things later on in the stream. I'll go through and going to start buying some stuff, spend some of this gold I've just collected. And now that we've got new prices for all of these, we definitely need to buy maybe a couple of hundred of each, so we've got a reasonable stock of these. Let's just grab those. Death Blossom, that's cheap as well, a couple of hundred of that. Widow Bloom's down again, so this will adjust my, oh, I can do 500 for a minute there. This will adjust my potion prices accordingly. Oh, that was the wrong way around. Let's do that. And Vigil's Torch, yeah, need some of that. A couple of hundred of those, and the Rising Glory. These are all down from what they were before, so I will adjust my smart average from there. Nightshade is the only one that I've got cheaper. I don't have a huge amount of it, so I'll just let that adjust slightly as well. But I'll only take 100 of that. Maybe not even that. I'm going to take 50 of that at that price. Don't really need some at this stage until I start restocking on things, but I want to get my prices readjusted for alchemy here. So now when we look at, where was it, the Spectral Flask of Power, okay, so now it's 196 profit per flask. That's a little bit better, definitely. I'm happier with that, certainly. It's worth crafting it for something like that, certainly. Nothing on my auctions at the moment, so we better just post up everything first, get some things on, and then we can redo stuff. Stop the count. Okay, so some of this stuff is strange prices, some above max price, some below minimum price, so that's interesting. So there's our stuff. So if we then have a look here and restock on this lot, we'll just do standard Shadowland stuff. Okay, so we're missing a fair amount here, possibly 11,000 profit from this lot. Gathering wise, we still need some vials we need, and a bit more Rising Glory. We're a little bit shy on that. So let's have a look.
Have anything ancient to
Let's
trade?
browse our herbs again. Rising Glory. Another, what's that? It's there, so let's buy out another couple of hundred of that so that we have some. And then I'll go get the vials from here, I guess. Probably the best one we can do. Alchemy's down there, so I'll run through this door, I think. Pegaros, good evening to you. How are you doing? Merry Christmas to you. So, alchemy supplies. Was it Crystal Vial or Rune-Etched Vial? I think it was Crystal Vial I needed. No, Rune-Etched, wrong one. Let's get ourselves 400 of those. And then we'll go pick up the mail for the next one. And that should be good to go after that. So there we go. I think people have done server transfers and dump stock happen on Christmas Eve. Oh really? Well, that's interesting. Yes, we'll get our Brutal for now, because we'll need to post some things on in a moment. There we go. Yeah, maybe people are on a break. I mean, I've certainly been on a break in terms of I haven't posted anything on for a good few days at least. So that's probably the sort of thing that's contributing to it. If everyone else is doing similar stuff, spending time with family and what have you. Right, okay, so 30 flasks of power, spectral agility. So the flask of power is 203 profit, 120, 99, 54, 49. So they're all reasonable profit, really. Yeah, haven't posted anything since the last time I posted anything. Very important timing on that one. I haven't posted since the last time I streamed. Yeah, I should have been more specific, really, shouldn't I? Right. So, I don't know how the other professions are doing. Obviously, that was quite a big number in sales. We're up to 803,000. So we're definitely showing promise on alchemy, I would say. Other professions, I'm not so sure yet. People following around, trying to leech off your Brutusaur. Has Twitch crashed? Oh no. Calicide not changed that much, if anything. I went up a notch, which makes you happy. Brilliant. Carry on with your Calicide then, well, definitely. Have I done the blog? Yes, I have, Pegaros. We went through that earlier. If you did miss the link to it, there's the link to all the stuff we talked about earlier. We'll be doing some giveaways in a moment as well, so don't worry about that. More stuff to come. Callus is at 229. That's a good price. And Heavy Callus is at 1998. So that's slightly a bit too cheap, really. But then in challenges at 4.3. 4.3 is good. You can make a little bit of a profit out of that. But you just got to spend a lot. I think this is one thing I've noticed actually, is a lot of the professions favour those with large pockets and a decent amount of gold to be able to throw into it. So if you want to make a decent stock of potions, if you want to make a decent amount of enchanted legendary materials, if you want to get into any of the legendary crafting markets, you need heavy, or rather large pockets, like several millions of gold, in order to be able to buy the things you need to then be able to make the profit. That's your barrier to entry, is actually having a decent chunk of gold. Yeah. It seems to be, I mean, some some professions you can get into relatively cheaply, but I think like alchemy was easy enough to get into, but you need money to keep it turning through. Yeah, Maybe daily cooldowns, but even then alt armies win. Exactly, I don't think there's necessarily a way around it, is there, work to game? Yeah. Doesn't post for you, you just notice the 10% profit, 4,000 cost, 4,300 sell. Ah, right, okay, yeah. How can you earn gold with crafting when 90% of the time the mats are more expensive? So you have to look into the price of your mats and how you can easily get those materials is the real thing. Yeah, exactly. The leather working I'm definitely staying well clear of because it's just so expensive. Averaging about 33,000 a day. It's really good for the dual crafting greens. They are good steady sellers. I've found that as well. Yeah, good news them for us gold makers. Yeah, if you've got the capital, but not all of us do. I mean, I thought I was doing quite well with 1.7 million coming into this, but I don't think it was nearly enough. Just need to do the caravan next. Excellent. Yeah, spend 38 million for that. It's a lot, Momolity. That is an awful lot. Yeah, missives do go up and down a fair amount. Guessing on the prices of things, really. Right, so yeah, so these are below min price. These are below min price. By how much? Crafting cost is 1,012. Spectral strength is 159. You're putting them on for 159, which is my min price. So they must have been dropped down, and then my current price for those. Okay, we'll go for that for now. I'd like it to be higher than that, ideally. Let's just check on Silas, see if we can do anything BFA wise. We do have a Silas proc, so let's do. Oh, we're missing some Riverbud for that. Okay. Good using novice moss and fresh 50 characters starting. Yes, that is very good, Smooth George. Commander Bond told us about that a while ago. It was really. I do the same with cloth and everything else, and blacksmithing as well. It's basically for a fresh level 50 character that just wants to get some gear to beat their leveling gear. It does, you know, I put a markup of about 500 gold on top of the crafting, and it seems to work so far. Right, we need to check on alchemy here. The BFA alchemy side of things. Okay, we've got some auctions on, so if we need to restock on the BFA side of things, take this one off and just do the Silas stuff. Not a huge amount in profit actually, mainly just the greater flask of the currents. So we'll do that one, gathering wise, sea stalk and anchorweed. Let's have a look. So let's use this. Scan for that anchorweed. Oh, there's some here at 20 gold. What's my average buy price? 99 gold. Okay, so that will change things slightly. I'm going to buy the 76, definitely, and then sea stalk. Let's have a look. Sea stalk is currently at 1 gold 50. Wow, that is cheap. 215, those my smart average buy price. How much have I got? Let's get ourselves 400 of that. So we have some as well. There we go. So it's more useful than the relics. Yeah. The relics, there's a couple of uses for it. I'm not sure. I've not tried it. The gladiators combatant stuff, I was thinking might be useful. Okay, with those bought, I wonder if there's anything else that's profitable. Let's change my price on things. Let's just check on Zinanthid, actually. It's probably worth having a look at BFA herbs here. Because if Zinanthid is cheaper than what I had been buying it for, I mean my sand shifter I really need to fix, because that's terrible price. Now Zinanthid is still at 25 and I bought it for 24, so that's not significantly cheaper. So no, that's going to be all I can do at this point for alchemy, so I'll just do the greater flask of the currents with the Silas proc whilst I'm here. That will work, there we go. Have a tab open in the background, so I count as a view. Well, thank you, Catitude. Lovely to have you here, even in the background. Did I make 800k from alchemy just today? No, I got 104,000 gold since the last mailbox opening. I haven't. That was since just before Christmas, but I haven't actually been playing since before Christmas. So that is just from the 12 hours of the auction house that I've got at the moment. So we'll post on that lot anyway. Dimitri's Draft Deception and the Greater Flask of the Currents. Might get a small profit on those, maybe. 102,000 we have here. So we'll keep this Silas buff for the moment. We'll jump onto another character and have a look at to mill for inscription for later. Oh, that's a good point actually. We're going over to Stabadan now. So we'll have a look. Thank you for the reminder, Will. Yeah, I'll have a look at the price of that because I haven't actually done a great deal of milling in a while, so my missive prices are possibly out of whack as well, because I think I've been going with manual prices for those. I need to look at the new strings and things for that, so we can have a look properly. Okay, we've got a couple of glyphs, a couple of tomes. Let's have a look. 18,000 here, a Soulkeeper Spire and a newly departed Codex. Okay. Couple of glyphs, no missives there, but still reasonable. We'll take that gold for now. We'll post up everything else, then we'll do a bit of shopping as well. See if there's anything else we can do on this one. Yeah, we'll have to see what's cheap here. Adrosalia, thank you so much. 2 months of your support, that is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. Where's my wheel gone? There we go. I'll post these on and then I'll have a look at what I can do here. And Honest Stablet X? Honest Sablet. Is it Oni Sablet? One of those. I hope I've got it pronounced right. Lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for the follow. You prospect 100,000 Leystrike ore, sold legendary rings at the end. All Lego necks and gems are mine. That's a good position to be in morality, definitely. Oni say belt, blet. Oni sablet. Oni sablet. There we go. I got it close. Brilliant. Oni sablet. I'll try and remember that one. Thank you for giving me the phonetics on that one. There we go. So we've gone through all that. That's posted on. Let's check inscription. Yeah, here we go. Look at the missives here. Terrible profit. So they've completely tanked in price at the moment. So we'll have to have a look at my pricing on these. So first off, Shadowlands Herbs. We need to look at these. My price on these, yeah, Death Blossom being here at 19 gold. My average buy price is 20 gold, so that's not too bad, actually, looking at it. But I will buy some whilst I'm here for our next lot. I think we bought 1,000 last time, so I'll be tempted to buy. That 2,000. How much did that cost me? 40,000 gold. Yeah, I'm going to buy all of those. In fact, what I'll do is I'll round it down, because then I can remember the numbers. 2,000 at 38,000 gold. Did that work? Failed to buy auction. Let's try that again. Let's just scan the Death Blossom. Oh, there's some for cheaper. That's going to confuse things. Someone's undercut by 50 silver. Okay, oh, you know what? I'm just going to buy this lot. There's going to be more on here. Again, there we go. Someone's put some more on. Rescan again. Okay, that's gone. Okay, it's a fast-moving market. Just got to quickly buy it. There we go. That's better. Dragon Wipetia, good evening to you. I hope you're doing well. 1,000 is 300 pigments. Yeah. Is it from Dragonlance? Only Sablet. I can't remember that from Dragonlance. Only Sablet. It's been a long time since I've read anything Dragonlance wise. I have to remind you where it's from, yeah. Yeah. Well, 10 minutes to buy 20,000 of Desolate. Leather market moves so fast. Keep getting errors buying. Yeah, I mean, that is definitely fast moving on that one. So, one to watch out for, certainly. I'll keep that stock for now. In terms of my missive price, we looked at the price of these was based on my ink, and my ink was based on the same price of the Death Blossom, I believe. The Luminous and the Umbral, I put in manual prices for those. Luminous ink, yeah, 142 gold. I worked that out as a manual price for that, but it looks like the missive price itself is way less. They're 1,000 gold now. So people must be pricing their inks very differently at the moment now, yeah. The Swamp Dragon in the books, Eve of the Maelstrom, Dawn of New Age, and Day of the Tempest. Ooh, those sound like new books I haven't read. I've only read the... What have I read? Yeah, the main first three. Winter Night, only... Yeah. And the Test of the Twins, I did that one as well, yeah. I didn't realise there was new ones, actually. I'm going to have to look out for those now. Okay. Ah. I loved the original series. They were the first fantasy books I got into reading. They were brilliant. Really liked them. Yeah, missives. Unless I change the price of my inks, missives are definitely not on the menu here. Umbral ink is 170. Luminous is 163. Crafting cost 160 min buyout, 125 min buyout there. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at that in a bit more detail. Those books are like 15 years old. Oh, right, okay. They're not that new then. Okay. The Devil, I'll call you the Devil. Thank you so much for the follow. Published says 2002 for one of the books. Okay, it's just been a while since I... what's the cost of the third ink? The Tranquil ink is 362, and they're currently at 489. From when we did our math from the last time, I think that was good, yeah. Based on a real-life D&D group. Oh, really? Yeah. Rereading Test of the Twins now. I think I read one quite recently. I can't remember which one it was. It was a redoing of it, certainly, yeah. The cost of the herb for that one, that is based off of my price of Nightshade. Is it Nightshade? The other one. Yeah, Nightshade. Which was at, Smart Average Buy price was 150. Oh, 149, which is pretty much what they are now. Min buyout is a lot less than, so that price has gone up a fair amount. We need to get Nightshade a bit cheaper if we can. That would be useful. You're in a high pop. Things always do sell, but the prices are very low. I was considering having an alt on a medium pop round. Prices are triple there and trying to sell things. Just want gold for game time and pets. Crazy to level a new alt. Is it crazy to level a new alt just to see if you can make a profit? Don't mind leveling one at all. No, definitely go for it, Haley. If you want to try out a different server, definitely. And as Jack's play on 22 servers and don't level them. Depending on how you want to make the gold, of course. Yeah. So there's an option just to buy the ink and the pigment. It possibly could be. Looking at that, I would have to look at what's required in these ones. So, crafting wise, let's have a look. Inscription, the Tranquil ink, the Luminous ink, and the Umbral ink. Yeah, Umbral ink and that one. Then I'd have to look at the actual pigment itself. Is 159. and that's
Edwards Mates
125.
just subscribed. Wow. A Twitch baby? I guess if it's a girl it's my and a boy it would be Max. After our favorite 3D software.
So what's Blender then, Edwards? How does that work as a name? But thank you so much, Edwards, for your Twitch baby. That is brilliant. Thank you for your support. Yeah, that is brilliant. Flask tanks are locked during the holidays. I bought mats before and then don't sell them. Now the price of the flasks have gone down by 40%. Note to self: sell the stuff when you buy the mats. Yeah. That's definitely an option. I mean, looking at this definitely seems like markets that are not profitable for me given my crafting costs. Unless I really change my price of my inks, I'm going to have to, rather than rough ballparking it, I'm going to have to be very, very specific on the pricing of my things here. Blender's the illegitimate one you don't speak of here. And Merry Christmas to you as well, Edwards. Had a lovely one myself. Hope you had a good one. It's lovely to have you here. Although I would like to call my Twitch baby Houdini, because that's always a nice name. Alright, okay. So I'll leave the missives for now. I'm not going to restock on those as we are at the moment. But what I will do is see what I can restock on. There might be something here. We've got at least the glyphs and the spires and the new departed codex. So we can at least do something here. Luminous ink, the bark, we need a couple of ultramarine ink and umbral ink. We can just get up a task list for this, yeah. I feel so behind now, just on one server. Don't worry at all, Hayley. I am mainly on one server if you don't count Lightbringer on the NA side of things. Just enjoy wherever you're at, certainly. You're using the matte price for Umbra pigment. So that's, is that Death Blossom? Material price of Death Blossom divided by 2 divided by 0.14. I think I've got something similar to myself when I did the manual crafting, yeah. Minimise others custom price source for the inks. I have, we were looking at it on the Wowhead blog earlier, Dirt. We were looking at some options there. I might use the one I spoke about there, yeah. It was good. Food and bad films. Bought a resin printer, so I'm playing with that, modelling some stuff on ZBrush and printing it and get crazy detail. That sounds great, a resin printer. Where am I off to? Dark parchment from the vendor. Let's go in here. Ink trader, inscription supplies, dark parchment. That's cheap enough. Get a couple of hundred of those. Anything else we need from this? Ultramarine ink, umbral ink. Okay, we might need to pick up a bit from other characters here, so I might have to bypass TSM depending on what it wants me to make. Twilight bark, oh, we actually need to pick that up from here, so let's go have a look at the vendor over here. Agnes Gotcha, good evening to you, hope you're doing well. Hi to you as well. None there. Any here? There we go. 4 here, I'll grab that whilst I'm here. And then whilst I'm here in the market for them, I'm just going to try over here at the last one. Just in case we happen to have some more Twilight bark. Always worth having some whilst it's available. There we go. So, luminous ink, buy from the auction house you're saying? Okay, we'll have a look. Ultramarine ink is make myself from the looks of things. And the umbral ink is from the auction house as well. Looking at both of that. So ultramarine ink we need 79. So we'll probably need to make probably about 80 odd or something. So let's go over to the standard interface here. Ultramarine ink. Got loads I can make here, so let's just make 100 for now. Start that off. There we go. Jazzu, thank you so much. Gifting us up to Hayley. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. Thank you so much. I'll make this ultramarine ink and then we'll go from there. Well off than cost of my Umbral and Luminous inks. Okay, thank you, Mushy. I've got a feeling I probably was. So off with my cost. Okay, 19. So 1,000 herbs cost 90,000 divided by 300. Right. Okay. So I'm going to have to look at that in a bit more detail. What I'm going to do is going to sit down with the new inscription mass milling guide and go from there. I think that'll be time well spent. The Hornpout, thank you so much for the follow as well. How are you doing? And then once we've done this, we'll do another giveaway. Once I've restocked on all of my inscription, we'll get ourselves something else to do. We've got another 60 of these, and then Umbral and Luminous we can buy off the auction house. With that and a 20% average buy price, Death Blossom ended up at like 78 gold. Right, okay. That is much cheaper. Much, much cheaper. So that's Luminous, isn't it? Is that off the Death Blossom? Let me have a look. I'm going to copy that in here. Arcade Tink, good afternoon to you. Lovely to have you here. How are you doing? So Luminous ink. Let's have a look. Oh, you didn't make a difference between Umbral and Luminous. Okay, you do the same for both. Okay, so let's have a look at that. That's using the slightly less one, isn't it? Yeah. So 0.14 is for Death Blossom, isn't it? So let's take a look at reports, materials, Luminous ink. So currently saying 142, which was my manual price. If I take the matte price of Death Blossom divided by 2 divided by 0.14, that gives me 68. There, that is a big difference. And Umbral ink was 133. If I do the same, it's now 68. Yeah. Price based on 0.3 and then minus the other pigment. Yeah, there's different ways of doing this one. I'll have to look at my Patreon where I made a post about, because I've forgotten what I was doing. Let me just have a look. I made a post about how I worked it out from last time when I made my notes. That's probably the easiest way to see it. My inscription paste bin. So Umbral ink is the price of... See, I've times... Rather than divide it by... Let's have a look. Rather than divide it by 0.14... because you need more to get it, I've done 1 divided by 0.14, which is 7.14. So I've done this a slightly different way. I've done 1 divided by 0.14 times the matte price of Death Blossom divided by 2 and then added 1.5 gold. Right, that'll be 1 gold, 50 silver, 50 gold silver, 5 silver, 50 silver. There we go, 1 gold, 50 silver, which then that gives me an Umbral ink price of 70. Oh, actually, no, that works out about the same. Strangely, 68 to 70. I just added in the 1 gold sifty. So that's the same. 1 divided by that is the same as doing it divided by that. Okay. The math's the same. Okay. My head hurts too much if I think about this. Yeah. Okay. Valego, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Because every herb gives 0.14 Umbral and 0.14. So 100 gives you 14 of both, and 1,000 gives you 140 of both. Yeah, okay. So that could work. That's a similar one. Let me take that and try that with luminous ink. So it was 68 for the luminous ink. Save that. Luminous ink is now 70. Okay. So then that, if we then go to our crafting, our missives are still not very good, but the difference being we've not taken into account the price of the tranquil ink we get from this. That is just basically just the Death Blossom. That's not taking into account of that one, yeah. After slacking a lot. Oh, fantastic, congratulations. Heroic kill coming soon. Oh, even better. Good luck on that one. So for Tranquil, now Tranquil I look at, let me have a look. What did I have for Tranquil? What's the price of Nightshade? I copy this. So materials, Tranquil ink, that's 650 base price, that's not going to work. So Nightshade, price of Nightshade. Shadowlands Herbalism. Let me just find the item ID of Nightshade whilst I've got this on. Hold on. Nightshade is item level 17315. So we'll take this out. Oops, I got rid of the times there. Mat price of item number 171315. And then I also need to take the equals out because that's not necessary. So 1.35 times the mat price of that plus that. Something's missing there. Is it the 1 divided by? No, that didn't work. Let me have a look at my... Hold on, I'm missing something there. Yours is this DV market of the... Is that Death Blossom? Minus the DV min buyout of the other thing. Okay. Let's have a look. And Jack and Neil, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. We're just doing a bit of a string theory here. Umbral ink was mat price divided by 2 plus that times, oh, it needs to brackets the whole lot perhaps.
Persephone just subscribed. Giveaways? Did I win something?
Potentially, we'll be doing one soon after I've done all of this. We're just working out some ink prices. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to go for Tranquil ink. So instead of 650, we're going to do 1 divided by 0.305 times the mat price of not Death Blossom, but the mat price of Nightshade, which is 171315. We're not dividing it by 2 though. And then we're plussing the 1 gold 50. What does that give me? A 357, so that's much less. Much less. Hopefully that should work. Okay. 1 gold 50. Oh, the 1.5. Oh, was that what it? Sitting Beam. Thank you. Sitting Beam Mag. Thank you so much. The 1.5 gold. threw me again. Okay, so that's a bit better. So now, oh yep, we got some missives that are almost a profit. Now if we took off the price of the Tranquil Ink potential that we might get from the Death Blossom, we could potentially squeeze out a profit here, but it's very, very slim. Very slim indeed. So Missive of Versatility is the only real one here that is an option. I'm going to carry on making my things here for now. The one for Nightshade is connected to your Death Blossom. When you mill Nightshade, you get Umbral and Luminous. Yes, that's true actually, because you get. You need to do a little bit more interaction between the two, because you get the Luminous and the Umbral from the Nightshade, which will take your price down a little bit more, and you will get the small chance of Tranquil from the Death Blossom as well. Yeah, so you need to just add that in a little bit more. Yeah. I haven't posted that one in chat yet. I don't think it's quite worth using yet. I need to do some work on it. Like we're just talking about, adding a few more bits and pieces in. The one Moshi was posting is pretty good though. I would use that one for now. I worked my math around the other way around. Right. Okay. I'll make these bits first. I'm going to. Now, does that mean I need to make them? That says buy from the auction house. My inks, but I can probably. No, Tranquil, Luminous and Umbral is currently telling me not to buy them from there, because that is Luminous ink should be 163 crafting cost. I don't think that's quite right. Let me just reload that, see if something works. Yeah, manual for the moment, buying herbs. Yeah. But reputations is a tricky one. Some don't need too much reputation. It depends on which ones you go for. Right, let's have a look. So yeah, those two are still telling me Umbral. That's based on the price of the pigment being expensive, because I haven't changed my price of pigment. I've just gone straight into my price of Umbral ink and that. So we won't look at the material. The crafting cost, we're looking at the material cost, which is 70, and this one. So what I'll do instead is I'll mass mill some Death Blossom, because we're ignoring these prices. But what the video on the Wowhead blog goes through is changing these so that they're actually a profit and it's better. So I'll do, let's do 100, mill those. Get ourselves some pigment, and then we can make some stuff from there. There we go. People that tailor leatherwork are the lucky people, as it's Crafter's Mark 2 on leatherworking costs 2,000. Yeah, that's pretty useful actually. I woke up to my partner had left half his chocolate bar on the desk this morning. That's why he loves me so much. Wouldn't take his gold to help with your brutal, but 100% take his chocolate. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same. I have to make sure everyone's leveled up. Yeah. Yeah, Crafter's Mark being account bound would be very useful, because getting the Venari rep is tough. I'm still a long way off it myself. Yeah. Yeah, farming and all will get you most of the way. Will, definitely. I have done dual crafting. I haven't leveled up my character to 60 to get the ranks of the base legendaries, but all the other dual crafting stuff is working quite well for me. At the moment I'm not using some prospecting numbers on it though, so I'm just going with some average buy prices, and that seems to be working so much better for me at the moment, just on average buy prices of the gems. Haven't really gotten into the essences or anything at this point. We can look at that at a later point. I probably need to just go through it this way actually. Tranquil ink, Luminous ink. I can make quite a lot of this already. I need 15 and 15. I don't need to mass mill all of this for now. Let's just make 20 of these. And then let's do 10 of the Umbral. And then we'll be fine after that. And then we'll do another giveaway once I've made these and posted them on. one and that one, 10. Create that. Okay, those are all done. Move over here, and then we can make all the things we want to make. Glyphs, Soulkeeper Spires, Newly Departed Codex, and Glyph of the Aerial Chameleon. There we go. If you're caught up, you can turn 100 anima into 1 epic gem. I'm way off on my anima. I didn't get it last time in getting the 1000 anima, so I think I'm going to be way off on that one. But it's a good idea though, bros, definitely. So with all that, actually wrong amount. Should be able to just post those on. We could possibly look at the missives. A couple of those on. So those aren't in a group, so let's just check that group. What have you got? Newly Departed Codex with haste and versatility. So this is offhands. We need to add that one in. And staves, selling, Soulkeeper Spire. We need to add that one in. Slightly different variant, so it needs to be done slightly differently. Post those two on. Might get some sales, might not. And then we'll keep ourselves in readiness for inscription a bit later. Goes under the inks and are based on the Death Blossom price. Going to be correct. Yes, that's correct, Allegro. You do that for Luminous ink, and you do that for Umbral ink. And then for Twilight ink, you do the Nightshade price. And instead of dividing by 2, you divide, instead of dividing by 0.14, you divide by 0.305, I think it is, and you take off the divide by 2, but then you also need to think about the matte price of your Umbral and Luminous inks as well. You can take that off the price as well, which would be useful. You do it on the pigment, and the inks are on the crafting. That's fair enough. Yeah, it works either way. I added it on. Yeah, math is the problem here. It's a tricky one. So let's do, we're done here. Before I log out, let's do another giveaway, shall we? So, for you, Umbra is worth a lot more than Luminous. You like having unique strings. Yeah, I think that's probably not a bad idea. Shall we do, what is this? What is it? And why is it there? Oh, Kel'Thuzad, Lil Kel'Thuzad. Okay, that's nice. It's currently on sale at the moment, but we got one of these. Lil KT. There we go. The giveaways are for EU only at the moment. Sadly, those are the only codes I was able to get. Starting off with the rigged already. So let me find a nice keyword for us for this one. Where's my Windows gone? Okay, keyword. That looks strange. I'm going to put an underscore in it. I'll copy that one. Okay. Confront Big KT and your warrior. Yeah. Keyword is Lil KTEU. And sadly, no kittens tonight. They're downstairs watching World's Strongest Man. Lil KTEU. So EU only. We have a code for this little lovely pet. Pop that in the chat. And then I'll log on to my next character and we'll go on from there after that one. So we need to go over to Urfin next. Actually, I'm tempted to go over to Bridget, my jewel crafter. I'm going to actually elevate her after Stavadan because she has 2 professions. So I'll go with this one, see what happens there. Let me close down those other windows whilst I've got them. There we go. I had to refresh my memory there on the inscription. Does take a while, definitely. Let's make sure that's all working. Yep, everyone's coming in fine. That's good. Without you saying it's rigged. Exactly. Oh, where are we? Oh, in Dalaran. Oh, yes, we nearly drowned, didn't we? Okay. Let's head on out of here from last time. Kittens UK. There's lots of mailboxes around here, so I'll just go find... Where's my favourite one that I like to use? I think it's this one. Yes. Right, okay, what are we doing for jewel crafting? 5,000 gold. Few bits here. Only rigged if you don't win. I've got some junk in there as well, so we need to deal with that. What's the Wintervale gift this year? I don't know rightly, actually. Okay, let's get the other bits and pieces. All expired. Right, let's post this lot on. Mailbox and Oribos and future patches. That would be nice if they did, Samurai. Just having the two is pretty limiting. Especially one of them's out on the outer ring anyway. But having another couple on the inner ring would be really nice. Let's post all this lot on. Again, I haven't really looked at my prices on these, but they seem to be working so far. So that's good. Got all of that done, and let's do the other expired. So 4,000. What have we got? Masterful Lace Strike Band, Versatile Lace Strike Band, Kraken's Eyes, Leviathan's Eyes, and Deadly Lace Strike Band. So a reasonable lot of stuff there. I'm fairly happy with all of that. So we'll take that as well. We'd spent a bit of gold there, so we've gone under 800,000 again, so we better start making some more gold. See if we can get a few more bits and pieces on. There we go. Auction house would be nice, yeah. Yeah, there's two mailboxes in our Oribos. One's on the outside ring, though, so you have to dismount to get through to the other side. So to make from all four missives 20, you need 400 Umbral and 400 Luminous and 80 Tranquil. Okay. 68,000 on there. Probably need to restock on those. Let me just check my auctions. There we go. And restock TSM groups. Okay, couple of bits here. 1,500. We need some Oriblaze and a Masterful Jewel doublet. So Oriblaze can probably get from the auction house, I imagine. What kind of price is the Oriblaze? 39. My Mac cost is telling me 29 based on my smart average buy price. So that's a little bit more expensive. I could possibly... How's the price of Leystrite ore at the moment? Let me just check. Because if the herbs have gone down in price, I wonder if Leystrite's gone down in price. Where is the Leystrite? It's not there in my list. Let me just adjust this slightly. Jewel crafting, base gems, Shadowlands ore, Leystrite ore needs to go in. There we go. Fix that one up and run a shopping scan again. That's the one I need to look at. There we are. Need to buy how many herbs? 266, 240. I'd have to work out the math myself a different way around, I think. But yeah, you also have 9% of craft items are at loss to craft. Seems like gathering is the way to go. Yeah, if that's the case, then definitely go gathering. If you like gathering, that is. So 1550. That's not actually a lot cheaper. 1142 is my smart average buy price. I'll stick with that one for now. In which case, we'll just go through and we'll buy the Oriblaze instead. Browse. Oriblaze. There we go, 39. I can't remember how much I needed for this. Let me just go through. Oh, we only need the one. So we'll buy up 5 so we have some. And then we also need the Masterful Jewel doublet, which we can craft. We have Umbral and Anger's Eye and things we need for that. So we need 2 of those.
exotic.
So we should be able to make those quite easily. We've also got our facets of research, so we'll craft that as well. There we go. Some decimals, you think, so round it up. I have to whip the calculator to make sure. Don't forget though, TSM is a bit of a bad way at the moment. Pricing is off for a lot of things. You need to work out how to get your mats cheaper for the profits and crafts and time your sales accordingly. Yeah, Will's pretty much hit the nail on the head there, really. It's all about getting your materials cheaper and making sure that TSM has got the correct prices for things. Too many of items, so I need to make one of those. And that one. And then I then need to open that and craft that. There we go. Rowan Blue, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, we haven't done the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. Lil KT needs to be done in a moment. Let me just craft these things and then we'll post these on and we can do that giveaway. There we are. And Pato Quiapo, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Okay, that's all crafted, and then we go this way.
Have anything ancient to trade?
And auctioning, run a post scan on that one. Okay. Thank you, Edwards, for reminding everyone. That's the code if you haven't been there. So based on what you get from milling, should you create a price of a pigment or gem? Depends what you mean, Jack. Yeah.
If you find anything exotic, bring
The value of like milling and prospecting dynamic. I got a feeling, yeah, something like that would be useful. Okay, Game Cat, have a lovely rest of your evening. I'll hope to see you again very soon. Next stream will probably be on Tuesday evening. If I can catch you then, that would be fantastic. So based on your own milling, yeah, you should have it. You could have a 2-4, but you could have a 2-4, but I could have a 2-3 or something like that. Yeah, there's a little chance of variance, isn't there? Right, okay, let's do this giveaway. So, Lil KT, lots of people have entered. Good luck, everyone. So, nice little Kel'Thuzad pet, and the winner is Smooth George 1. Congratulations. You have won yourself a Lil KT. Let me send you a message. And we'll pop you the code in 1 moment. There we are. Right, copy and paste the code in for you. There we go. Fantastic. You too, Shufi. Have a lovely rest of your evening. You are more than welcome. Congratulations. We still have a couple more giveaways to do. We have a couple of big ones, Blossoming Ancient and an Enchanted Fey Dragon. So watch out for those. We'll have those coming up in the last hour. Do not fear. More chances to win. We've done Bridget. Let's move over onto another character. So let's go to Urfin and El Morte, my blacksmith and my leather worker. So down to Urfin, jump on you, see how you get on. Right, okay. Let's make some more gold. Let's see whether we sold anything first. Not expecting a huge amount on these characters. We're in Borealis. Didn't realise I was here. Okay, dredged leather bladder. That's good. 8,000 gold there. Well, not in just that. 1,900 in that dredged leather bladder. What else have we got? Last time I looked at this, we did have a few different bits and pieces that were quite a good price. I think it was the bladder that the price had gone really high on. So I'll have a look, see what else comes through in the mail here. Desolate leather, okay. Vest, leggings, waistguard, pauldrons, all for like 500 bits here. Okay. A couple of world quests have just kicked in. Ooh, shimmer scale for 5 expulsum. That's worth doing if ever we want to do any uncanny gear. Desolate scale, desolate leather. Are these the ones that I've marked up? It's difficult to tell with the tooltip here because you don't see what's sold and what its item level was, which is a bit of a shame. It would be nice to see what it was exactly. But at 500 gold, I'm thinking that it is, from the looks of things. Let's go round this side, have a look. It's actually snowing here. Let's go around here. There we go. Whoops, missed it. There we go. Oh, that was the wrong one. I got war resources there. I wanted expulsum. Where's the expulsum one? Maybe I did them both by mistake. No, he hasn't got one now.
Exotic goods arriving daily.
There's the expulsum one. Shimmer scale, work order, shimmer scale. Proudmore Admiralty. Tiragard Sound. It's normally here. Where is that? That's a Smuggler's Cove ring. That one's there. Okay, let's test this out a little bit more. Do I need to go here? Work orders. Oh, it's inside. Okay. In we go. Oops, that was the wrong one. It's this one. Okay. Shimmer scale. There we go. That's the expulsum I wanted. Grab that. Then we might as well use our bridge saw here. Whilst we're here. Okay. I'm going to check that map price refers to the string in the default material cost method. Can you check that map price refers to the string in the default material cost method crafting source? Yes, that's correct. Map price will be what, unless you've overridden it specifically. So, actually no, wrong window. If I look in leatherworking, if you go into reports, under materials, so these are all the map prices here. So unless you, like in this case, I've adjusted mine to be just the first smart average buy and average buy, then that is my map price, whatever the price is there. Unless you go back to your default, which, like for instance, is this one. This is the case, the string for me here. So yeah, that is how you work out your map price, or at least reference your map price rather. So composite bows. What do I need to look at here? Here we go. Use a similar string. Okay, that's good. Shimmer scale gauntlets. It's the operation that will, which will help me here. So desolate scale vest. This is my base level 50. So I'm selling the basic desolate scale vest for 176 gold, which is posting at normal price. Whereas the one that is downgraded with the novice crafter's mark, I'm actually selling for 604 gold because it's a bit more effort to make. So I'm kind of including that in my price. Let's see if we can get some sales. The trick is knowing when to restock, because it's not something you can automatically do in TSM at the moment. You just have to look for the actual group itself in your auctions and filter it out that way. It's the best way I've found to doing it. I'll post all this lot on. Quite a lot of stuff to post on. Looking at this. Okay, let's move that down a little bit. 7, 8, 9.
If you find anything exotic,
So that was everything picked up. Did I pick up the gold as well? I don't remember picking up the gold. Okay, so that's all posted on. If I look at my auctions and filter by groups and have a look at the cell level 50 groups, so that's the scale, gauntlets, greaves, helm, pauldrons, vest. I don't appear to have any of these ones on, any of the base leatherworking ones. Someone's bought them all by the looks of that. Crafting wise, pauldrons, waistguard, I don't have ones there, and if I look at the basic selling ones, I've got them all here. So what I need to do here is go into my leatherworking. Let's get rid of all the things for the moment and look at my desolate, not scale, desolate leather pauldrons, and I need to decrease the item level. I need to make some more novice crafters marks though, so let's make ourselves another 20 of those. Get a few of those going. The level 50 boost being 50% off has led to a lot of sales. Oh, interesting. Yes, I guess people just making fresh characters and then just wanting to level them up. Yeah, 33% off. Oh, just sold a burnished mining bag, 1,700. That's good. The main problem here is just the crafting time of things, because we don't have an enchant that speeds up our crafting. We got kind of spoilt with BFA from that respect. Now we have to make things the slow way, but then this is reflected in my markup price on these for this very reason, and the fact that I have to make them manually. Right, so pauldrons reduced down, that's now level 50. Leggings reduced down, it's now 50. Vest is, yeah, that's 57, that definitely needs to be marked down. And the helm. Gauntlets I don't think we need to do. Oh no, we do, they're 54. It's the... Where's the waistguard? Waistguard's 52, we'll try that as well. And the treads. The treads are the level 51. I knew there was one of them. Certainly, there we go. So it's a problem, it's always good. The start of expansion, all patched, but the prices are dropping fast. Oh, really? Welcome back, Attitude. Need to level up cooking, but just don't feel like doing it. It's quite quick and easy, if that's any help, Attitude. It's not too bad to do. You can do it like in half an hour. How to level up crafted items. Do you mean the legendary crafted ones? I haven't got those yet on this character, like these bone shatter ones. These ones, or do you mean what I was just doing there when I was leveling down using the crafter's mark? Or you can level up as well. Oh, there's the arm guards, that was the one I was missing. Oh, we don't need to make that anyway. There's two different ways I could interpret that directions. If you can point me in the direction of which one you mean. So groups, we need all this to be in our leather, cell leather 50. These are all new variations, so we'll add those in. And then go on to my Brutosaur and post those on for a little bit extra. So let's go through here, auctioning, run a post scan. I actually don't know how to level either. Okay, so for the ones with Crafter's Mark, I'll just go through in a moment. Let's post these on. Yeah, so these are very cheap to make, so I'm just adding on 500 gold to each of these and hopefully getting some sales. So the ones with a crafter's mark, you have to make crafter's marks for these. So you've got novice crafter's mark, that sets the item level to 87 and required level to 50. I was just doing that to downgrade some of my gear, so you can just make that easily. Crafter's mark 1 is like a mid-range one, sets the required item level to 55. And then crafter's mark 2, which I don't have yet on this character, or any of my characters for that matter, is this one here, and you can make that, and then you add it on. So basically what you do is you have something like Desolate Leather Helm, and you take this and then you add that novice crafter's mark on. So it's currently item level 50, requires level 54 and item level 111. Add in the novice crafter's mark and now it changes to item level 87 and item level 50. So that's for downgrading. It's the same if you're upgrading it as well. Do you only have to make it once and it will stay? No, well, basically if you want to make several of them, yes, you just put that on once and then you could do create all, and I could make 14 of them based on my crafter's mark here, and then you could until you fill your bags up basically. And then for the legendary side of things, what you have to do is at each one you make increases your skill level. Your experience earned here is 5, so you go up 5 for every one you make. Then once you've skilled up on that level, then you can make the rank 2 and rank 3, rank 4s, and so on and so forth. Yeah, and then you can upscale the blues with the as Goblin Grass was saying. So that really helps with your, is it Umberhide stuff? No, that's the specialised ones. Things like shade bound leggings, you can increase the item level here with the crafter's mark 2 and set the item level to 168, which sells really good at the moment. But yeah, it uses up one crafter's mark per crafted item. As Mushy said, yeah, I didn't say that. You have to make a crafter's mark for every one, so you have to add that into your crafting cost. I hope that makes sense. I already posted those on, so that's good. So Earthen probably don't need to restock on a lot of stuff here. Don't really need to be running around here either, so I'll just head on over this way and drop myself here. Right, okay. Next character, let's have a look. Do they have to buy a new legendary each week when the cap Torghast Ash, or do they upgrade the same one? That I do not know, Will. I've never personally made one myself. If anyone knows. No problem. And TSM has no feature to take that into account. Not as of yet, directions, no. It's something we have to do manually at this point. Yeah, good for alts who want to quickly get into heroics, basically. Yeah. Altair, thank you so much with your 2 months of Prime. That is lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Merry Christmas to you too. Next question has been out a while. Yes, I say it is, depending on which, how cheaply you can get your materials, basically. Okay, a little bit of sales, or there might be more hidden inside the bottom here. We've got more than 100 here. So you make a new higher item level based legendary and then fuse with what you have to get the item to that level. Okay. So you just buy the next base and then slap it on and you can patch it up basically. Okay, that's good to know, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure how it worked. So you need the Soul Ash and a 210 base item. But you keep all your missives and things like that remain the same, I take it. It's only if you want to make something in use slot, yeah. Okay, lots of ceremonious stuff. Kind of over-crafted on these at the moment. Missives are also bought again. Ah, okay. Or they say the same. get the rest of this. Okay, 14,000, that's better. A little bit extra. So this looks like we may have sold some extra stuff as well. This is 713 for a helm. That one's 695. So the manual crafted stuff does seem to be selling from the looks of that. Let's grab all of those as well. Okay, they're not bought again. Okay, so you just reuse your missives. Unless I guess you want to change them. Can you change them by adding a new missive in? Or you'd have to remake your legendary perhaps. Auctions are on. Let me just filter by groups and see if the selling level 50s are in here. Okay, so pauldrons, breastplate and sabatons. We don't have... There's a few things we're missing here, so I need to keep an eye on that. And then I need to... Ceremonious. So I need helm. Arm guards is fine. Sabatons is 51. Waist guard is 52. And greaves I need more on. Okay. So greaves we'll make. Let's do this. Create one of those. I'll need an anvil. Of course we need an anvil. That just makes things so much more annoying. Let's go over this way. Close to 1,000 if you clear all of Torghast's floors. Okay. Just sniped a spectral tiger cub for 352,000. Congratulations, that sounds like a good deal. Right, let's make up another one here. There we go. So we want to make pauldrons. I've already got some. No. Now I've got to remember which ones I had. Greaves I definitely needed to make. Let's add one of those on. And helm, there's definitely one of those, so I'm going to add another one on there. I'm going to craft 2 helms. And then waist guards. Let's do another greaves as well whilst I'm here. Let's do 2 of these. Actually, right. Run it till the end of to the max of the week. Okay. You dislike Torghast, so time consuming. It does take a while. Is it not easier now that they have nerfed it a little bit easier, haven't they? Let's create those 2. Those are all level 50 now. Probably have to add those into the group as well. Let's go have a look. And groups, I probably need to update these again. So we're now looking at this. Selling level 50. They're all level 50. Take those off, put those on. Add those to the list. And then we can sell those as well. A couple of extras. We'll go auctioning, I'll run a post scan. So it agrees a little bit extra. The mace is going on there. And then some more here, the waist guard and bits and pieces. Just grab those and put those on as well. Yeah, you love it too, but it's too easy now. I've not tried it in a while. I like it as a group. It's good fun as a group, yeah. Thermal anvil Christmas prize. Yeah, I guess thermal anvils can be quite cheap. Right, that's posted on. Let me just check my auctions. Did I cover everything? Selling level 50s. So we've got 2 helms, 1 breastplate, pauldrons, 1 sabatons. We'll see if those sell. A little bit extra on those. So hopefully we'll gain on those. Everything else I haven't really looked at, yeah. Like the cosmetics, pets and mounts into Torghast. Yeah, I think that would give you more reason to do it, wouldn't it? Certainly. Right, okay, so we are done with El Morte. Let's head back to Samadan. We need to do a restock on Samadan anyway. We're leaving the rest of the characters inactive for the moment. We can always go past Let's check thermal anvil price. Yep, that's right, Mushy. We're going to do a giveaway. So, next thing is on the list. We have... There we go. Oh, I'm over here again, aren't I? Right. Okay. Oh, Holy Hellion, thank you so much. Gifting a sub. That is so kind of you. I hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here. Let's have a look. Okay, so... And converted from a Prime to a Tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Holy Hellion. That's so kind of you. Enjoy the cute emotes, indeed. That is very kind of you. Right, where's my giveaway thing gone? Okay, we are going to do one of these lovely things. A blossoming ancient pet. Do a giveaway of one of these. And let me find a code. I've got the code. Let me find a keyword for you. That's the right word. This is EU only. And let me find a keyword. There we go. Copy that. There we go. Almost. It's going to be ancient EU. There we go. Fit well with the tree mount in 9.1 or 9.2. Definitely. EU only. Keyword ancient EU. Oh, there we go. We sold Eternal Intellect. Oh, we sold Eternal Intellect for 4,000. That's interesting. Let's go check the price whilst everyone's putting in the keyword of Eternal Crystals. We need to see this. We have a few sales. Eternal Intellect. Okay, we sold a few. Okay, that's good. Eternal Intellect selling. And we also sold some Enchanted Lightless Silk and Enchanted Elithium Bar. Some good sales here coming through. What's that? 36,000. Wow. Your cat's got a spool for Christmas. Do our kids get anything? They did, Catitudes. They got a couple of little toy treats each. Not each. A couple of toy treats between the four of them. And they love them. And then I've had to put a whole load of Pringles tubes around cables because they decided they wanted to chew cables. So that's a nice bit of fun for them as well. And a cardboard box. A new cardboard box is always useful. Right, okay, so we've got lots of stuff we'll need to restock on here. Eternal Crystals is what I wanted to look at here. What do we reckon? What's the price of enchanting mats? Eternal Crystals, oh, they're back up to 5,000. Wasn't expecting that. There's 216 of them. So they did go as low as 2,900. And now they've been increased up again. Okay. Won't be making any more of those. Sadly, not this one, Jeannie. This is EU only, this one. Yeah, kittens and wires don't mix. My son has a pair of Corsair headphones, and the kittens chewed right through the cable, sadly. Luckily, though, I was able to splice the wires and twist them back together. So he was happy at least. Yeah, the codes are regional, not to EU. Yeah, he was most upset about that. He'd just recently replaced them as well. He'd only had them for 2 weeks. Handy Dan. Yeah, it's nice to do a little bit of rewiring. Sometimes necessary. Okay, so Eternal Crystals. That's going to be interesting on enchants. Still expensive. They know not to if they do, they get a timeout. Oh, really? I mean, I'm expecting this to finish as a phase. Once their teeth are coming through at the moment, so they literally just want to chew stuff at the moment. Yeah. Love cardboard boxes. Why are they so different from server server? It all depends on how many people are doing raiding and mythic pluses and stuff like that, and what the supply and demand is really for them. As you can see on my server, the supply is less than the demand at the moment. Can be created and chew on the door. Yeah, exactly. Chewing on anything just to get those poor little teeth going through. I mean, they got part dry food as well, so that's quite good for them. Right. Okay. Blossoming Ancient. Let's have a look. Like bitter apple in the UK. Google it. You're right, probably teething. Yes. There's also Vesamora suggested these bandages you can put around on it. Rigged. Getting in there first with your rigged, just in case. Let's have a look. Ancient EU. We have a lot of entries here. So, good luck, everyone. Blossoming Ancient coming in 3, 2, 1, and it's Zionid. Congratulations. You have a Blossoming Ancient and Sample Live. Thank you so much for the follow. Congratulations. Let me just copy that. I will message you the code in a moment through Twitch. There we go. Okay, so let me find the code. Congratulations, Zionid. A code coming your way in a moment. There we are. Congratulations. There you are. You are more than welcome. There we go. So we have one more left. That is the Enchanted Fey Dragon. We'll do that in a little bit later. Let me just go through and do a little bit of a restock on Samadan, because we had a whole load of sales here. So there's a lot of stuff we need to deal with. So let's have a look and see what we have. Well, that's cooking. That's my chef's hat. I wanted this one. And then I can restock here. Crafting, TSM groups. This is going to be a big one. Yeah, okay. 44,000 profit. Okay. Open the IG presents. What's IG? These ones do I need to open? He knows if you've been... Do I actually open that? Hold on, let's have a look. Open that one. There's a pile of wrap gifts here. Pile of wrap gifts there as well. Okay, do we just need to open all of them? Hold on. Get some toys. Oh, okay. Festive gifts. Carefully wrapped presents. Wintervale gift. Oh, lots of presents. There we go. Is that a once a day thing? What do we get? Was there anything in there? Ah, here they are. We get that. Loads of stuff. A green helper box. Father Winter's helper. Okay, there we go. What's a Rethrang? Tiny growls can be heard from inside. You have to summon Jingles the baby raptor. There you go. Shaking pet container carrier. And mechanical greens. Mechanical greens will protect you for 10 minutes. 3 charges. Okay. That runs out after a while. There we go. Once per alt per year. Okay. Summon the raptor. Let's have a look. Toys. Toy box. Rethrang? Was that new? No. Pets. Pet journal. What was... Okay, filter. Collected. What was it called? Raptor. Ankle render jingle. It was Jingles, this one. Oh, look at that. I like that one. Hello, Jingles. Looks good. Unknown. Samadan's companion. Wreath is like the balls you kick. Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. There we go. Okay. We've got a whole lot of stuff we need to craft here. Shadow lace stuff like the silk pouches, hexweave bags even, netherweave bags, cooking, and okay, enchanted lightless silk, 241 profit, enchanted elithium bar and heavy callous hide are potentials maybe. We'll have to have a look at the price of those whilst we're going through these. So have a look, browse wise, callous, let's have a look. So callous hide is 234, heavy is slightly more expensive, and then enchanted is no cheaper than that. So that's not really beneficial to me there. 2,300 is 4,600. So that's giving me about a 300 profit just. But I do have to spend a lot of gold to get that. Currently at 5,000. How many is that? 4,999, then 5,000, then 5,600 is here. Yeah. Price pool, rematch and rematch pet values, thank you. Darkwing. And there's only 11 at 234, then it goes up to 235. 235 here, so I'd have to buy out all of those, turn those into heavy callous hide, and then turn that into enchanted heavy callous hide, and hope that we get a sale on those would be the process. I would go for that. 85, 81, 160, 16. We have a few already. 123 in my bags, so I could make some more from that one. Would not do that. I mean, it's a small amount. Yeah. Look tomorrow morning. I mean, that is the price that my smart average buy price is 216. Looking at that with the ones I do have, yeah, it's a market I'm really cautious about, to be honest. Yes, if you can get the sales is great, but you have to spend a lot of gold to be able to do them. Elithium. Let's look at the ore side of things. So Elithium ore is 266. The enchanted Elithium bar. So it takes 2 ore. So the ore, my average buy price is 174. So that's way more expensive. 174 versus 266. So I'll leave that one off as well. That's no good to me as well. Oh, just saw some shrouded cloth spolders. Oh, that's good. So those are both off the list. Not going to make those. So looking at those, we're going to take off the enchanted. Oh, enchanted lightless silk might be the one I could do for a reasonable profit, because I got my lightless silk cheaply. Let me just check the price of lightless silk at the moment, because last time I looked at lightless silk it was, yeah, it's still 176, and my smart average buy price is 74. That's way cheaper. Do I want to spend lightless silk on that? Shrouded cloth bags are selling. Shrouded cloth itself is cheap. My smart average buy price on that is a lot more expensive by comparison. So lightless silk has stayed expensive at 170. That looks inflated as well. I'd rather buy that cheaper elsewhere, but I could possibly still. What have I got stock wise? Just over 1,000. I could make the enchanted lightless silk from that. That is an option. We'll look at this for the moment. So hexweave bags possibly. Enchanted Elithium bar we're taking off. Heavy callous hide we're taking off. And then we've got the other enchanted twilight wand, of all things, really. Okay, twilight bark is needed for that. Why is that even... not even sure I want to sell one of those. I'm going to leave that one off as well. And the hexweave depends on how much hexweave. Oh, I could make enough hexweave out of that with my cooldown, so that's fine. We'll go through, do that. Hexweave cloth. Where's my hexweave cloth gone? I'll just use my daily cooldowns. Will be easy on that. Let's bring up my task list for this. And then we'll do our hexweave cloth this way. Craft that. Oh, we're missing some sumptuous fur, that's why. Guild vault, I guess. Let's have a look. Where's the guild vault gone? There it is. Sumptuous fur. Let's just grab some. That should be enough. Let's craft that. Hexweave cloth. Might as well get a temporal crystal whilst I'm here. Only money in Kalasai comes from gathering it. That is true, actually. You can get a decent amount with just gathering it. So that's done, that's done. Buy from the vendor the vinegar, get from the guild bank. There's a few other bits and pieces here. Grab those whilst I'm here. Bit of netherweave. And netherweave cloth, there you go, got that. Mysterious essence, need 4 of those. I'm going to do that a different method. I need 4 there, so I'm going to go standard and I'm going to make 4 this way instead, using spirit dust. Purple map for enchanting through disenchanting purple gear, yes, currently at the moment. And then, okay, TSM again. Buy from the auction house the soul dust. I could do, but oh really, I'm only short of 3 there. Okay, got a few more bits and pieces to do here. Let's make the bolts, ember silk cloth and netherweave. We still need to jump around a little bit here. Probably need to jump onto another character as well, looking at this. We'll do a giveaway soon, I think. $340 heavy callus under 2,000 on your server. Ouch. So I need another 9 soul dust. That's a few braces to make. We also need to go to our garrison to pick up some more hexweave cloth. And we need to go to Oribos to pick up that. So I'm off on my travels, it would look like. I'll make these things first. Make the bolts of netherweave, yeah. 660,000 to reset the market, yeah. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try that again. There we go. That's better. And I'm just left a couple of things. Then we can make all the golds. Looks at Jack. Jack, do you want to reset the market? There's an offer for you. Okay, so let's go garrison. We'll go garrison, then swap over to earthen to make some braces, disenchant those, and then we'll go back to Oribos and grab that from there, I think. So I think we've got most things sorted here. Don't really do a lot now with my... Oh, I could have got the work orders actually. Let's have a look. There we go. Enchanter Study and Tailoring Emporium. Enchanter Study, Tailoring Emporium. Grab that one. And that one. And then let's go have a look. Let's grab resources. It's full at the moment, so I'll grab that. And pick up... That's not very big. Why isn't that very big? Did I not fill it with work orders? I must have run out. That's better.
See you around.
Luckily, hopefully that's enough. Grab all of that. Fractured temporal crystals.
How are you?
And I'll take that.
Have a good one.
Then I can do my rush work orders. Grab a load more. And then up those again.
See you later.
That'll give me a load of hexweave. Plenty for them for what I need now. But make sure I up the work orders this time. There we go. Okay. Then back to Oribos after that. But we need some soul dust. So we need to swap over to another character here. This is the next thing you need to do. Should be a decent amount of gold through all of this though. A nice steady gold maker, hopefully. Right, we'll leave. Yeah, we'll just pop outside here for a moment. Also, like the consumable sales. So, do you mean like potions and food mainly, Mushy? Right, let's go over here. And oils and armor kits and all that kind of stuff. Earthen. There we go. My poorly dressed leather worker needs to do a little bit more in gear and stuff here. Have you done much actual playing versus gold making yet? No. Okay, Wonder Sheep. Barely any at the moment. I've got lots I want to do. Lots and lots and lots. 100 gold each, but you loot the mats. Well, that's fair enough if you're going off and doing it anyway. Right. Okay. So we need this one. Thank you very much, Lego. Remind me. So let's just make leatherworking, crafting, standard interface, arm guards. Let's make 20. Just standard ones. We're not going to add or take anything away from this lot. Finally caught up to your Night Fae campaign after 5 weeks. Still haven't made any legendaries. Wow, PKP, that sounds good. I've still got a lot to do on the Kyrian and Bastion stuff. I want to do the dungeon to kill Devos next, I think. Carry on with my campaign side of things. I'm really enjoying the campaign side of things. I really want to get some other covenants through as well, so I can try all the different covenant campaigns. I think that would be quite nice to have at least some of all of them done, I would say. Right, whilst we're crafting this, we set up for the last giveaway. So this is going to be for an enchanted Fey Dragon. If you don't know what one of those looks like, I think it's a mount. Let me have a look. Filter. Fey, enchanted Fey Dragon. This one. This looks really good. So if you're into Ardenweald, this will be the thing you want to be walking around on, I would say. Fey EU. I like that because that almost looks like Freya. Yeah, I'm going to use that. Don't type it in yet because I haven't set it up for the giveaway bot yet. Giveaways, keyword. It's not case sensitive, but I just make it Fey EU. Got your word pick luck. Fey EU is what you want there. Our last giveaway for the evening. Good luck, everyone. Again, EU only. Oh, it changes colour. Oh, that's brilliant. Even better. Okay, I'm going to hop back to Samadan. Let's jump over this way. And back onto Samadan, and then we can disenchant this lot anyway. If I can catch a dude, yes, I will. If I can get some US codes as well as EU codes, I'll definitely do that. Or if I do want to organise myself, I'll try and make sure that it's available to both. We need to do a Y Exodio. You got FEU EU, which is close, but not quite. Right, I didn't send the stuff over. Okay. Let's go back to Earthen and send the stuff over. This should be better. Okay, hold on. Jump back over here. There we go. We will wait, creatives. It'll be a while. So, is there a fix to the legendary base mats in TSM yet to identify each high level? Not that I know of, Danny. I haven't been following the TSM news specifically. No, I didn't, Morality. I completely forgot. And thank you, Aspie, for spotting another typo. It's also considered luck to check if yours has been as yours has been entered. Yeah, so as far as I know, Danny, yes, it's not covered yet. Groups, send them over. There we go. 20 over to Samadan. Then we can log out and go that way. By Micho 43, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Hope you're doing well this fine evening. You're just in time. We're doing an EU mount giveaway at the moment. So Fae EU is the keyword. If you are in the EU and would like a mount, the Enchanted Fae Dragon, the Blizzard Store one, we're doing a giveaway in a moment for that. You can work faster than your PC. TSM is very fun. Right, let's do all other. Got a few good things coming through here. Gonna have a nice mailbox after all of this. So that's done. That's done. Enchanting crafts are done. We need to disenchant those. I need to ignore that. That's all desolate leather arm guards. We'll do those. Disenchant this lot. Get ourselves some soul dust. That's the last thing we're really missing here. And then buy from the vendor the vinegar. Will be the next section in our journey of making gold. But it's been great to get back into WoW again after a Christmas break. I'll be slowly ramping up the streams. Obviously we've still got New Year's to go through, so streams won't be full on schedule until I get back into the new year, and then I can do a proper schedule for everyone. But my next stream I'm aiming for will be Tuesday evening, just as a reminder. And then I'll see what I can do over the next few days after that. There we go, so that's done. We need to head on over to our... New Year's Eve's your birthday. Let's talk. In advance, happy birthday. I haven't thought of a sub goal yet, Jack. I may not necessarily do one in the new year. I'm trying to think necessarily of cooking vendor, of things to tie in with it. Yeah, that's an okay price. We'll buy, how much do we need? 12. Let's buy 20. There we go, that should work. Not necessarily, but not on Tuesday, Mushy. I'll have to check my full schedule before I go there, but that would be a good idea, definitely. You'll be spending New Year's Eve on Twitch and Discord. That's fantastic. It's a good place to be. Devin, good evening to you. Merry Christmas to you too. Hope you're doing well. Just in time, we've got a giveaway running at the moment. Enchanted Fae Dragon for the EU. Fae EU is the next one. Next up will be dress up as Baby Yoda. Well, I've got the slippers for it. I just don't have... hold on. There we go. I've got the slippers, but I don't think that would really count, would it? Yeah, you're going to be streaming on your birthday, Elaith. Oh, it's just suddenly started raining as well. Okay, so let's do the giveaway. There we go. Fantastic. If I can stop by, I will. Where's my windows gone? Okay, good luck, everyone. I'm going to move the giveaway window over in a moment. Okay, there we go. You got the Lego kit for Xmas. Oh, fantastic. So, good luck, everyone. Fae Dragon coming through. Just in time, Science Gorilla. And 3, 2, 1, good luck. The winner is Sepahur Akhavens. Congratulations. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but congratulations. I'll send you a message in a moment via Twitch, by the powers of Twitch. Congratulations. on your Fey Dragon. Let me go through here. Akavans, rather. That's the pronunciation, I think. Let me check. There we go. Are you in the chat? If you are in the chat, say hello. Alright, I'll send you the message through. There we go. Fade Dragon. You. Here's the code. Right, and then we go copy that through. There we go, congratulations. Thank the company. I was just running your level 53 dual gathering druid through Bastion for herbs and derbs. Fantastic, congratulations. There we go. There we are. Because I didn't actually mention that as a requirement at the beginning, I feel it's probably best to honour that one. But yeah, good point, Jack. Right, okay. It's really raining out there now. So we ought to craft a whole load of stuff from what we've done there. Thank you everyone who participated in those giveaways. It's lovely to be able to share the stuff from Blizzard with you all. So that's fantastic. Congratulations to all the winners. Let's have a look, and yep, definitely raining. Okay, let's go through and craft everything. Time for daughter soon. No problem. There we go. All of this stuff to make. Okay, let's have a look. So, Hydral Expedition Bag, Hexweave Bag, Lightless Silk Pouches, Shadow Lace Mantles. These should be a reasonable profit, given the price of my lightless silk at the moment. It does take quite a few of them, but that's fine. I can get them for a good profit. I haven't done that in a while, actually, Mashi. I need to get some more books for her. Right, let's have a look. Let's get through all this lot. Shadow Lathe, Shrouded Cloth Bags. Loads of blue items in the tailoring side of things, yeah. Yeah, prices can be weird, yeah. Around, oh, I wondered why everything was slowed down in front. No, I forgot, it's Netherweave bags, of course. Yes, it is. This is Minecraft 2021 Profits. How are you? Lovely to have you here. How was your Christmas? Loads of farmers on a break too, all doing PvP, PvE content. Yeah, I imagine there's lots of different stuff. There we are. Thank you, Jack, for the shout out. Happy New Year soon. I know it's going very quickly at the moment. Okay, cooking. We need Pierre. We need that. We need my chef's hat. Let's go through all of that. Gingerbread cookies are made, and spine fin souffle and fries. That's saying not a profit according to that, but we'll see what we put it on for. Mark of the Hidden Satyr, Elemental Force, Major Intellect, Celestial Guidance. Then we'll make the Enchanted Lightless Silk as well. So we're using up a lot of our Lightless Silk at this point. At some point my Lightless Silk will run out, and then I'm going to end up with more expensive Lightless Silk, and some of this stuff won't be profitable anymore. But that's okay with me for now. I'll make hay while the sun shines as it goes. What's the... I was looking for Sinful Revelation. A small profit at 171. Still not enough to worth risking it though. No problem, Darkwing. Keeping you folks on your payroll. It's in stacks full of cold milk, of course. Alright, Shadowlands Gathering. I'd probably do a few more of those. Go through Shaded Hearthing, Agile Soul Walker. A little bit of profit on some of these, not a huge amount. Oh, that's unusual. Inventory is actually full. I've got so much stuff in my bags. I need to go and post some of this on. Okay, so let's get all this on. What's our 9 sold auctions for 30,000? 373 posted auctions for 5.8 million. That's pretty large amounts. Light side allied races and re-rolling all your guys. Oh, fantastic! Welcome to the Alliance side. Lovely to have you here. That's all done. I'd like to do more on the Horde side as well, to be honest. And then crafting wise, I've still got one more to make. What am I missing here? Enchanting is what I'm missing. Agile Soul Walker, a couple of those. Now, am I also missing anything in the groups? Let's have a look. Groups. The one preserved holly. No. Everything else is okay. Let's go through here. Go do this one and run a post scan here. Agile Soul Walker is on. Thank you, Darkwing. Celestial Guidance just sold. Fantastic. We literally just made one of those. So we're back up to 803,000, and we've got a good 31,000 coming in sales. Those Eternal Intellects have done very well. Someone's probably reset the market on those. Cloth bags, folders and things like that doing well. We've got a little bit extra in the mail coming as well, so all in all I'm fairly happy with that. I got confused with the mailbox icon there. It was a Katie stamp whistle. Okay, let's go around this way and go that way. Okay, so we've got another load here, 17,000 in here as well. So that's about 47,000 just from tonight's play. So that's very good. I'm very happy with that on my main character. We'll see what the potions and things do as well. That'll be very useful. So we're back in the game. We're back in the gold making game. We'll see the first immediate goal is to get back up to here where we were. Here. 1.7 million is where I'd like to get back up to so that my initial investment can start returning this way. Very late to the game, Doc Otter. We are literally just finishing off, but lovely to have you here. Merry Christmas to you. I hope you're doing well. But there's very erratic spending here, trying to work our way up. So we need to build on this. We need to build back onto a kind of graph like this. The 6 months was, yeah, again we had big expenditure here as well. So this is, we'd like to get back to, well, ideally we'd like to get back up here to like at least the 5 million mark. But we're on the way up, which is good. I'm happy with where we've got to so far. So professions are kicking off, ideally. They're all in a relatively good position, some better than the others. I would say, what's doing best at the moment? I would say enchanting and alchemy are doing best at the moment. Although jewel crafting is a nice steady seller, certainly. Adeline, 89, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. Thank you, everyone. Let me see if we can find someone to throw a host on over to. Now, we didn't do... Yeah, I think we'll do Lazy Gold Maker, as he's doing Christmas gold making. Go have a look. Let me just copy that and send some over. Yep. Okay, so /raid Lazy Gold Maker. Thank you everyone for such a lovely stream. I'm glad you all had a lovely Christmas. I look forward to seeing you before the new year. Yeah, he tends to sometimes finish before me, certainly. Thank you all for the lovely stream. I will be back probably Tuesday night, so I will see you then. So before the new year. Until next time, happy gold making, and I'll see you on Tuesday.